Objective Fan. The Objective Fan.
What's up, Knicks Nation? Welcome to the show. And as always, we have a whole lot to talk about. So we get some good news from Brooklyn's finest, Jose Alvarado. He will be playing for the World Cup qualifiers for Puerto Rico. Oh, my question is, will this help push Jose to a six-man of the year outing? Also, here's a real question, because this is level-headed Knicks talk, isn't it? Are you taking the championship for granted? What do I mean by that? Are you under the assumption that we're in the middle of a dynasty, and because of that, you're undermining, or you're just taking for granted the work that the boys in orange and blue put in this past season? Also, the Knicks, they missed out on a six-time NBA All-Star. What's next for Leon and the boys? And tonight we will talk about the Joker trap, why the Knicks need to avoid it. And the Cavs make a move, but why it may have left another young phenom available for New York for the taking. But look, we're going to discuss all of these topics tonight on Level-Headed Knicks Talk. Welcome to the show. I am your host, Karan Pierre, the Objective Fan, and I'm straight out of Kings County, New York City's finest. Man, you know the vibes. Tell a friend that we live, man. Hey, what's going on, Knicks Nation? Welcome to the broadcast on a lovely night in New York. But while you're at it, we have to address the proper formality. We have to smash that like button. So as you enter the show, smash the like button so we can let the YouTube algorithm know that this is the place to be. And we're still cooking with high grease. And look, man, while you're at it, you might as well subscribe, because well over half of you who watched in the last 28 days, you're simply not subscribed. So subscribe now and help us close the gap. We're on the road to 10K subs. And each time we reach new milestones, we do have special giveaways. So in order to be a part of the giveaways, you have to subscribe, smash that bell icon so you receive all the notifications. But what's up, New York City? How y'all feeling tonight? See who's in the live chat. Quest ENT. What's good? Marie B. OKF Nation. Prince Charles. OKF Nation. Rakia Brown. What's good? L Figgy. OKF Nation, man. Big time salute to all of y'all. Continue smashing that like button. Just to let you guys know, I think we're going to bring NBA Saturday back tomorrow for one more episode. I got another meeting this weekend to talk about new programming that we plan on bringing to the channel. The James Baker interview will drop next week. I'm still trying to figure out the exact date and time, but the James Baker interview will drop next week for sure. All right. And we also have Sunday members only Sundays. All right. We're gonna go over the fouls in the finals. We're gonna do an assessment together. We're gonna get down to the bottom of it. All right. What else I want to talk about? Of course, that New York edition is still available for pre-order. All right. All you have to do is check out my link tree. I'm putting that link in the chat now. I'm gonna pin it early so you guys can pre-order your 82 Nights, the New York edition, the latest addition to the 82 Night series, man. It's going down in a major way. Take advantage of the free shipping offer. It's for a limited time. All right. Also, I'll get back to that. We are giving away a pair of OG Anunoby. Salute to my man J-Tap. We will be doing it next week. So in order to win the OG Anunobys, you better make sure you're on the shows, because that's the only way to win it. So if you want a pair of OGs, all right, in your size and in your colors, all you have to do is make sure you're in the building next week. Make sure you're subscribed, because that is a criteria. You have to be a subscriber. All right. And you will be entered into the contest. So take a look. But salute to my man J-Tap. I see you in the building. OG. What else? Oh, I dropped the Objective Fan hoops. Wasn't no real comp, so it was kind of more of a workout talk video. I'm gonna see about Monday. I gotta talk with Maxine, the super producer. I think we got something to do Monday. We'll figure it out. I think that's all on the announcement fronts, man. Yeah, like I said, tomorrow NBA Saturday, coming back for one more appearance on the channel. We thought last week would be the last episode, but no. But it'll return tomorrow. So yeah, there's more NBA stuff I want to get into, because there are some very interesting things happening around the league. But tonight, we're going to discuss Knicks business. And I'm going to get to what's next for DeMar. I'm curious to know from you guys as well, when you guys call up. You know, it's like, I'm going to save it. But it's just interesting that DeMar signs a veteran minimum deal for a team that he probably won't even start on, right? I do have a theory. I may get into that later, but very interesting stuff happening right now. So I got a wild card topic I'm going to get into. All right. The Knicks can't afford to miss out on this young player. Now, with all of the moves going down, we know the Cavaliers, the Knicks, Nuggets, Thunder, all are operating dangerously close to the second apron, which acts as a fault line or a landmine that you just don't want to cross. So right now, with all the moves that are happening, these teams won't be able to retain certain assets that's came in return in a deal or pending free agents that they may have. But there's a young player that we spoke about the other day that I think the Knicks should honestly take a closer look at. And I'm going to put this up on the screen, because for me, at some point, you got to add young talent to the fold. And I get it. I love the veterans, but there may be some opportunities after the fray. Go to research mode. All right. And let me put the source on the screen. So Knicks may have found their next developmental heat check thanks to the Cavs cap crunch. All right. So I just want to show you something really quickly. Let me go back. This is from the Josh Hart video earlier. I just want to pull up the Cavs. So right now, the Cleveland Cavaliers barely you could listen, you could do the numbers, you could do the math in the numbers, right? So with Cam Whitmore, who I didn't realize his cap hit was that much, is it because what? Why is the cap hit that much? This is not accurate. Nonetheless, if the goal is the Cavs to save and cut back on money, well, they have to. They actually have to get under this first apron. So in order to do so, James Harden signed for $32 million. And that's an estimate, right? That could be give or take a couple of $1 million. You just never know. Let me see. The first year is $29 million. So why they got 32 there, I don't know. Either way, they're operating dangerously close to this first apron. So the thought process is they may have to waive. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong damn year. That's why. Womp, womp, womp. Hold on. Let me go back. All right, bet. So it's the same concept. The Cavaliers, this is Cam Whitmore, right? $5 million. And Cam Whitmore, because I don't remember his contract, final year of his deal. So you could waive and stretch him. All right. And but they have to get under this number. So the thought process is that Cam Whitmore may be available. All right. So Knicks have succeeded putting Landry Shamet back on the map with Jordan Clarkson, Mo Diawara. But what would Cam Whitmore bring to the fold? The 22-year-old was just shipped to the Cavs as part of the Peyton Watson trade, and apparently isn't long for the Buckeye State. According to Bobby Marks, Cavs will waive and stretch Cam Whitmore. Okay, so will the Knicks claim this kid off of waivers? Or will we just be like, nah, man, Leon has a plan? Salute to Leon, bro. I do think he has a plan. But even though Leon has this grand master plan, when do we change to say, hey, there's a young talented kid that's 6'6", 6'7", who's a super duper athlete. He plays defense. He's not the best shooter, but we know that 3-point shooting is the easiest thing a player can fix. We know that. So why would not claim this guy off of waivers for the low? We got the one roster spot left. We got to wait 48 hours to pass. Nobody's going to claim him. So that 48 hours will pass, and then he's there. All right. Now, yes, he's not the most perfect player. He has some red flags. Like I talked about the 3-point shooting. All right. Now, I think he'll be fine. All we got to do is put him with the same guy that was working with Josh Hart. That's a simple fix to me. All right. But what do you guys think? The Cavs have way too many guys that are 6'6", right? They got way too many wing guys in Cleveland. Look at all the shooting guards they got. You see that? They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shooting guards. Okay. Even though some of these guys are point guards, and Peyton Watson is not a 2 guard, so maybe 6 2 guards. Why not flip Cam Whitmore? Or, well, if you let go of Cam Whitmore, you know, trade Sam Merrill, you may could do some things. I don't know. But nonetheless, if they sign James Harden, they'll be over the first apron, which is a move they can't do. If they waive and stretch Cam, they can get a cheaper player, all right, to replace him. That is the logic there. That's why he is the threat. But if I were the Cavs, I'm not trading him. I'm not waiving Cam Whitmore. I would just get rid of Sam Merrill. That's just me. but they are stacked with a whole bunch of two guards, bro. You know what I mean? What happens? Who knows? Who knows? But more than likely, I'm leaning into the report that Whitmore will be bought out. I just think that it just makes sense. You know, I like this kid Jalen Tyson. I mean, how many 6'6" guys you gonna have? Anyway, let's keep it pushing. Smash that like button. We talking about DeMar DeRozan. The Knicks miss out on the 6-time NBA All-Star. What does this mean for the Knicks? What is next? Also, Jose Alvarado. Salute to Jose. Playing for the World Cup qualifier Puerto Rican team that's looking to try to make it on the big stage. My question is, will Jose Alvarado's PR run push him to 6-man status? All right. And my other question of the night, are you taking the Knicks championship for granted? Right? Are you just thinking that we're going to run it back and this is the dynasty? Are you not satisfied? You're thinking that we're about to go on another run to the point where you're just not basking in the glory of being the champion. So that's what we're talking about tonight. If you want to call up, matter of fact, hit the phone line 646-995-8389. If I miss your call, I will call back. And let's talk. Let's have a conversation. This is level-headed Knicks talk. Continue smashing that like button. That's the only way for us to show YouTube that what we're doing is moving over here, okay? Now, I want to talk about the Joker trap or the Joker trap because the Denver Nuggets are a championship team from 2023. And it's important that you study these teams and you look at these teams because there's lessons that are there. Whether it's don't do that or, man, we should do that. And honestly, when you look at the last 3 champions, I feel like those examples are things that we should not do. That is OKC, Boston, and Denver. Celtics showed you the dangers of the second apron, and it's no secret as to why no team this year will be an apron team for the first time in NBA history. And then you look at Denver, they lost key pieces. They wasn't able to replicate it because their starting 5 cost them way too much money. And because of that, there was no sacrifices. Remember, we talk about sacrifices, right? And no way to navigate those terrains, right? They had to lose talent. But they lost starters because they even wound up trading Michael Porter, you know? And then they wound up getting Cam Johnson, who makes way less money than Michael Porter, but his talent level, I think Michael Porter has a little bit more sauce and talent there. But they had Peyton Watson. They couldn't afford to keep him. And this is the downward spiral that the Nuggets are going through. They draft well, but they can't retain their players. Right? Oklahoma City made no moves whatsoever. They came back with the same team. They did add Mitchell, but no, they did add McCain, my fault. But Mitchell was a rookie, so you can say they added him too, but it doesn't matter. But no, wait, hold on. Was Mitchell a rookie? I don't think Mitchell was a rookie. Either way, they added McCain, and they got cooked. Go to research mode. So I want to talk about the Joker trap and what that entails. So the Joker trap is the reason why the Nuggets are struggling right now. And they mad at their promotion team, staff, and record label. Let me explain. So the Knicks have so far avoided the trap that could cost the Nuggets Nikola Jokic. That's what's called the Joker trap, where you put yourself in a position where you lose your star. If Jokic leaves the Denver Nuggets, there won't be any need for extensive organizational autopsy to understand why. He will have left because ever since winning the title in 2023, the team has failed at nearly every turn to win contract negotiations and burn useful players and assets in the name of cutting costs. Now, let me just comment on that. This is why when they talk about Leon Rose and they don't give him his props, it gets me upset and I'm automatically triggered, right? All right, I brought up the sacrifice because no one can do what we did. I know Wemby's trying to do some things. We gonna see. Trust me, we'll keep an eye out on Wemby. But Jalen Brunson's sacrifice was due to relationships. And if you don't have these relationships, there's no way to mimic that. Does that make sense, y'all? It's the relationships that put us in the position to do things that average people who don't have connections won't do, like sacrifice. And Leon is the best in the game. We're talking about game planning. We're talking about strategy. We're talking about putting the team in the best chance to win. Why would Joker do that for the Nuggets? He don't know nobody over there. Who those guys? Yes, we did well. We put together a championship team. But every year we lost pieces. We lost our identity, core pieces. Your management team wasn't able to retain the level of talent necessary to compete at the highest level. Just think about it. You're getting bumped in the second round. You're getting bumped in the first round. Multiple years. That's nasty work, and we could pull it up. All right, just to show you the regression of Denver, right? And this is the trap that the Knicks cannot afford to fall for. All right, if we look at it, they won the championship. All right, conference semis, second round, first round. That right there is a negative and a regression. It's your team is not getting better. The offense is really good, but the defense is what completely declined. Even though the defense here wasn't the greatest, but it was good enough to win the championship, but it began to decline. Even though the offense was rising. Like I said, the Nuggets offensively are tremendous. They're really good. Their issue is the defensive end. But if I'm Jokic, why would I sign an extension when you haven't shown the competency for us to advance? We're going backwards. And this is what I call the Joker trap, where you can't afford to keep your star player because you're cutting costs. And now the brother wants to leave the team. Even if they navigate the financial limitation of their own design, the New York Knicks are subject to neither Jalen Brunson nor their fans to this recurrent meld of mistakes and misreads. If and when this era of the Knicks championship contention lasts longer than Denver's window, the avoidance of errors that have no doubt factored into Joker not signing an extension with the Nuggets will be among the driving forces. Why? The Knicks have cut costs, but not irresponsibly. thanks to Leon Rose. By the way, another thing too. Nikola Jokic, he wants to win. You're not winning. Why would he sign an extension without seeing what you're capable of? Because if Denver gets bumped in the first round again, and I think they would if they don't see San Antonio, what do you think Jokic is going to do? The Lakers already have the trade package there. The Lakers signed the trade package for Jokic. Kessler and Reeves for Jokic. Simple, easy, practical. And Denver having no choice, they probably take Kessler and look to flip Reeves and just do a complete rebuild and pray that you draft another Jokic. Because there's a kid that's coming in the 2028 draft that's fire. He's going to Duke. I think his name is Joakim. Kid is nice, bro. But whether it's him or someone else, there's going to be a lot of talent. So franchise like Denver, I wouldn't say they're the smallest franchise, but they're definitely not the biggest franchise. So they're banking on a certain level of success to help sustain the level of the market, because you're not going to attract free agents or even big names to want to be traded to Denver. Mitchell Robinson's recent exit will be catnip for those seeking to discredit this point. But this isn't an attempt to say the Knicks haven't cut costs. It's about them doing so thus far without burning assets or knifing into the tippy top of their roster. Now look at the moves, and I was going to show this earlier, but I knew this was coming. But look at the moves that Denver has made. This is the Joker trap. You can't fall into it. 2024, letting Contavious Caldwell-Pope, a starter, walk for nothing. You could go back to 2023 if you want, when they let Brown and Green go. 2025, trading Michael Porter Jr., another starter, and the 2032 first-round pick for Cam Johnson. I got to give that a womp. I'm sorry. Now, 2026, Peyton Watson is so nice. He's like an OG Anunoby protege. And you trade him. Do you know who they got on their team that they could have moved? Like, seriously? The brother wanted $88 million for 4 years. Let me go to Denver. Let's look at some guys on this team who I would have traded. I mean, they got two guys right here. Salute to Christian Braun. I know they like him a lot. But Cam Johnson? You telling me you rather give the $23 million to Cam Johnson over Peyton Watson? Now, yes, maybe there wasn't a trade market for this kid. But what are we doing? They're lucky to retain Spencer Jones. And the Thunder was slide. That was a good move by Sam Presti, putting this brother Spencer Jones on the clock. Another 6'9" player. Denver, you can't afford to lose all your 6'9" guys. So Denver matched it quickly. Not as quick as the Dallas Mavericks matched us with Cisse, but quick enough to retain his rights. But this is the Joker trap, y'all. You start making cuts to try to justify keeping the little talent you have around Joker. But you're losing in the first round as a result of it. All these moves were made for the sake of cutting payroll and ownership luxury tax bill. And they all look like disasters. Facts. KCP flamed out in Orlando. Then with the Memphis Grizzlies. Now he's with the Philadelphia Sixers. Whatever. But losing a starter for nothing is never good asset management. Duh. Why you think Walker Kessler was signed in trade? Can't just lose starters for nothing. The other two moves represent objective talent downgrades. MPJ for Johnson. And they also gave up a pick for Cam Johnson. So, yeah, and the Knicks sidestepped anything this dramatic. Robinson left for nothing, but he wasn't a starter. Or frankly, as important as the team title run as Porter was to Denver. Because, yes, Porter was the third option and a starter on that team. So, this is what we have to do to avoid the Joker trap. Because if you don't avoid it, Towns or Brunson would be out of here. Continue smashing that like button for me. And if you want to call up 646-995-8389, call up, voice your opinion. All right? But continue to smash that like button. We don't have enough likes. We got to get more people in the building. All right? We're talking about DeMar DeRozan. Choose the live chat. Chat is lit right now. I see somebody talking about the fight tomorrow. I'm definitely watching that fight tomorrow. T.O. versus Rolly. I don't know who gonna win that. Honestly, I think T.O. should win, but Rolly might knock him out. Go to the chat. Yeah, L Figgy, we can't get hype off preseason, man. The Jets. I have no expectations for the Jets at all. Salute to the live chat though. Continue smashing that like button. Call up. Numbers on the screen: 646-995-8389. If you want to talk about DeMar. If you want to talk about Jose, he will play for the PR team, Puerto Rico. Oh, he's going to play there. And my question is, will that help propel him to Sixth Man of the Year? Because historically, we've seen players have not significant jumps, but just have good seasons by playing overseas. What's good, Prince Charles? I appreciate you. We in the building. My man Dan Lit said I'm locked in on basketball. Okay. Yeah, man, the Joker trap, y'all. Joker might be out of there, bro. We got to avoid it with Big Bodega Cat. I mean, that's another good question. Who has the leverage in the Towns Leon negotiation? That's a really good question. I might say that for tomorrow. Let me write that down. Who has the leverage in Cat Leon negotiation? That's a good question. Uh-oh. Got my man D from LA. What's good, D?
Your boy gone.
Huh?
Your boy DeMar said Denver Nuggets.
Ain't that crazy? Oh, I got a theory. I didn't get into it yet. I'm gonna get into that. I do have a theory on that, but it's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I think so. We had this conversation before where we agreed that we wanted DeMar, but the capacity in which we wanted him to contribute was different. You wanted him like 25 minutes or something like that. I was thinking more like 10 or less, just to kind of, definitely be on the squad because he has the IQ. He's obviously veteran, played ball for years, contributed well, and he still can contribute, but I didn't see that many minutes. It does look like, though, based on that decision, he is going to play for real because Denver needs him to contribute as much as possible. Yeah. They need him to contribute like crazy. It's not going to work, but he's definitely not the solution, but they got to do as much as they possibly can. You ain't care much about Klay Thompson for that spot?
Not really, because Klay don't play no D. So
Yeah, he's over that.
you know,
Yeah, he's
what he is a pick and roll target.
yeah.
I watched a YouTuber play him 1-on-1 and get buckets on him.
What's his
Facts.
name? The little
You
Fat
saw
Boy
it, right?
I said
Yeah.
no, Clay. Yeesh. Yeah, that's tough. Fat Boy, he
Mhm.
did hoop though. He has, obviously, but he's a casual hooper.
Yeah, but nah, you should be sweet. You should
Yeah,
be 11 zipping these
cooking.
dudes.
Right, right. I
Sorry.
think one thing that I do want to have a conversation with you about, though, based on the conversation we had earlier about Julius Randle coming, being kind of overperforming his contract, Jalen Brunson showing up doing the same thing, even somebody like Josh Hart. Are there any players, and this might not be something you can answer right now, but are there any players that you see that are upcoming free agents that might be getting slept on, who are
The
future?
hell yeah.
Yeah,
Getting slept on. Chris Boucher been slept on the last 3 years.
he's still a free agent though, which is
He
crazy.
been a free agent for the last 3 years.
He might have an attitude problem though, because I heard about that years ago, and I'm like, why are you a free agent right now? You know what I
It's a
mean?
lot of players, man. Moses
That's
Brown
true.
is in China, dog.
Jeez.
I'm just saying, it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. How about like young players who you can build a future on type slept
Nah.
on free agents?
Those guys,
None?
the ones that have upside are already signed. the ones that you think have upside, they gone.
Right.
Like Cam
Damn.
Whitmore. Cam Whitmore won't be there for a day. Trust me, he's not going to be there for a day. Watch.
What were they saying in the article that you were reading about him kind of being like, what's the case? Like,
Hold on, you was breaking up. You said him being like what? Say it again.
Needing a little bit more work, like he's flawed. What are the flaws?
Well, his shooting is not for sure. They were talking about the shooting and the fact that he was traded, multiple times. I don't give a damn about none of that. Can you play? Because Josh Hart was traded.
Isaiah Hartenstein was traded like crazy.
Exactly. So we don't give a damn about none of that.
Right.
But the shooting, I do believe the shooting was hurting his resume right now.
Damn.
Because you got to shoot in today's NBA. If you 6'6", you can't be 6'6" and don't shoot. That's not going. Hey, dog. Yeah, you're not making.
Low key, you can't be any height and not shoot these days. Low key.
Yeah, true. But especially 6'6".
Right.
Especially if you 6'6", you got to be able to score and shoot.
Right. Sniping.
You got to. It's just too many guys at 6'6" that get buckets at a high level. And a lot of them play defense. Go ahead.
Leslie, from your perspective, with DeMar gone off the table, what are realistic maybe 3 choices now? Is it still the Reese kid? Probably Whitmore. What are we looking at?
Man, I don't know. I think Leon is just. I don't know what he's looking at, man. Because it's just my team would have been filth already, but that's just me.
Yeah,
but he has a plan. Maybe his cat. I don't know. He's taking his time. I don't know what Leon is doing.
I see. Maybe the cat contract is affecting his, like what he's looking to do. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe, maybe he wants to solidify that first and then make other moves. Maybe it's just cocky, like, yo, we the best, so I don't really got to make moves. The team is fire already.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope not.
We shall see. Get Reese. Go get Reese. Lock him up. Lock him in.
Goodness.
No
That's
doubt.
another guy, man. I just seen so many guys, D, from LA, man, that just were nice.
Get Reese.
And they gone, bro. Like, we seen nice players right there. Gone.
Maybe Reese, bro. If it's Reese, I'm cool with it.
You gotta do something like that for me to feel good. Like, for me to be like, all right, we got a little something. You know what I mean?
Right.
I just want a little toy. You go to Toys R Us, you see all the kids with the big toys. Right. I know we got a mansion at the crib. I know that.
Right. Are there any
But
moves?
I still want a little car.
Are there any trade deadline moves with the roster that we have? Can anybody be traded? Trade deadline?
We gotta wait till December.
Yeah.
For the guys that we signed, like Mo D, Clausen. Those guys can't be traded this December.
Is Kolek staying on this team till the rest of does he have a year left on this team? Like, what's the plan?
Yeah, he has a year guarantee. He was the only second round pick with 3 guaranteed years.
Right. Wasn't it ever or something like that?
I don't know about ever.
I know he made history with his contract.
Yeah, he had the most guaranteed money, but
got you.
Maybe, you know what? It might be because if you have the most guaranteed money, that means you got 3 years.
Right.
You feel me?
But what I'm saying is, do we think he's part of the plan for at least the next year? Or is he another possible McBride?
And I don't really know what he's going to do, man. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, because I feel like he and Kolek, one of them got to go.
Right. Right.
You know, if it's Deuce, okay, cool. But I think having both of them is just too much.
Right.
Because it's not what Kolek not going to play. You know, like, come on.
Right.
He deserves to play.
You're having championship problems, man. These are good problems. We shall see.
Not a good problems, but it's a little scary. I'm not spooky in the woods.
Right.
But it's just like, it's just too much talent, bro. Like, it's a lot of talent that was there. Like, we could have got him. Nope. We just wait.
Kuminga's still pending, right? Well, I know it's not on our radar, but
who?
He's still Kuminga.
They trying to get him to the Lakers, but Minnesota entered the fray.
They got another new owner, bro. Minnesota just got bought by another. Like, yo, I'm gonna let you go, but not David Stern. Adam Silver's gonna have to step in with this ownership flipping thing because Minnesota just got sold again.
I got good news. We do an NBA Saturday tomorrow. We could talk about all of that.
I got you.
All right.
Hype up Dolan. Hype up Dolan because again, he might be that secret weapon of ownership going forward. Hype that man up. No doubt.
Right.
Stay up.
Big time salute. I don't care. To me, Dolan is the best owner in basketball. Yeah, I said it. Just go around the league right now and look at what these guys are doing. We don't have none of those problems in New York. Just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, man. Look at the queue is crazy. Ty and then blue.
Please leave your message for...
Let's see how this... Yo, Ty, call me back. Oh, there he goes. Yo, Ty. Uh-oh. Hopefully that's not me. Hopefully we just playing phone tag. I'm gonna get him. I'm trying one more time. Uh-oh.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know. Blue is calling right after you. I didn't plan it like that. But I don't know why he's calling. I don't know if he knew you was there, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, KP, man. Y'all about to be mad at me, fam.
Wait, why are we about to be mad at you?
Man, y'all gonna have to come. Tell Blue he gonna have to come and get me out the woods, fam.
You in the woods? Wait, what?
Right, play that sound, fam.
Wait, whoa. Wait, what?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm so confused.
I see dead people. No, seriously.
What?
Yo, man. Y'all know how I am, man. And somebody sent me something, bro. First of all, I think you are. See, you're so innocent in this, bro. Like you have your little, biases and all that, but you're innocent. When you just sat up here and was talking to D and you talking about, I don't know, I just want a shiny toy. There's something in Blue, Blue, and a lot of people, no, I'm sorry, sis. Hold on. I'm sorry, Cleo. Nah, I'm not Kev. You can't pull me out, Kev. You can't pull me out.
No, I gotta hear this. Because I'm shocked. I'm stunned.
Listen. Yo, fam, somebody sent me something. Regarding the Knicks, man, and why Leon Rose have not made the obvious plays to get the people that we know. The reason why you asking KP, because deep down, you might be right about us not having enough to go against the Philly and a lot of these teams. And I just think Philly. I don't even think it's nobody else. Man, they broke down. Man, this dude broke down. And this is conspiracy based, y'all. So you don't got to quote me on nothing. Just come get me out the woods and you know what I'm saying? Give me one of those little shots,
Put the disclaimer up just in case. Go ahead.
Yeah. It's disclaimer.
I don't know. Just in case. I don't know where this is going. Just in case Leon and Dolan is listening. We love you over here, Leon.
Right, no. Hey, I love Leon too, man. What I'm saying is, when they broke down LeBron and the reasons for him going to Philly, how he was in LA for 8 years, now he's in Philly, how they trying to give him the fifth. I'm sitting here today. Y'all know who I am. I'm a diehard. I don't. But when I saw it, and it's like, you know how you be like, okay, let me yo, tell Brownsville Spurs fans to leave me the. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the mood tonight. I'm not in the mood tonight, Brownsville.
Oh, it's gonna be one of them nights tonight.
Listen,
we're not getting
man,
no more topics.
Listen, do not look this clip. And I don't even follow this dude. They sent me the clip of this guy, Dr. Umar Johnson, talking. He's a conspiracy theorist dude.
Oh, man.
No. But KP, I said the same thing. I don't follow the dude. So when they sent it to me, I'm like, what? Nah. They was like, just listen to it. I know, KP, I get it. But okay, for me, Leon's got to do something to make me know that, because the way he broke this down in the numbers and the time zones, I don't like it, KP. I don't like it. When Blue was talking about he don't like it, I don't like what just got said. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. And I hate being a conspiracy theorist. I don't like it, KP. On your own time. On your own time.
Listen, I'm not watching the video, dog. I'm sorry.
Don't. I don't watch. That's why you're the leader. Come get me out the woods.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Especially nobody who listen, somebody who doesn't watch as much basketball as me.
Facts.
There's no way I'm watching that video. This is I'm just saying for the record.
Let me just tell you. Y'all know I'm not really spooky. I'm not really spooky. But you know what? When I read it though, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I was like, this is not good. This is not good. Because look, everybody got something to say. We all speculating. We all got our own little theories at why Leon this and that. So you can't take it. I don't. Me, if it's about the Knicks, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I know my Knicks are gonna win next year. But I don't like the fact that I read that, I listened to that thing, and a lot of it kind of made sense the way it was lining up, and I didn't like that. So me, I go back. I'm like, nah, man, I'm not. So I know my Knicks are gonna do it. This is not. But I don't like that I read that. You know how you can't unread something? I guess that's what I'm saying.
That's why you got to be careful what you read.
That's a fact, and that's what I teach. That's what I teach. But I wasn't expecting. I'm like, what the? I'm ready to come on to your show tonight about DeRozan, and they throw a monkey wrench in my life. Got you in the woods,
Ty. We got to get you out, man.
Nah, I'm out the woods, baby. I'm out the woods.
All right, thank you. All right, bet. We out the woods. We out the woods. All right. We out the woods. They can't see us, though. Trust me.
Listen, y'all already know. I already broke down why they can't see us, fam. I'm just saying I didn't like. It wasn't about them beating the Knicks. It was about the theory of why LeBron went to Philly is what I'm really talking about. Not that they can't be like that, but I don't like the fact, because you know how people say, the Knicks was handed this championship. That's why we're gonna win another one, just to prove everybody wrong.
And hold on, but that's crazy, right? That's what I was trying to say on that conspiracy show.
See,
there's people that say the Knicks was gifted.
Yes,
and it was rigged for the Knicks to win. So who am I supposed to believe now?
Right.
You know?
right.
What do you want me to do? Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're perfect on that. Listen, anyway, about DeRozan, I just had to give y'all some food for thought. It was crazy when that came. I saw that I would never see nothing like that again, bro. It was disgusting. It made my skin crawl. I did not like that. Yo, listen, they coming at me. Y'all, listen. Y'all, you know what they're happy about in the chat? They so finally happy that I said something about me being spooky. They talk about Candyman. They talk about my favorite movie is E.T. They crazy, man.
Yo.
Look, but look. See, I'm not delusional like my guy Blue and the rest of these delusional Knicks fans who really act like they're not spooky. At least I know I'm not spooky, and I can say I'm spooky. See the difference? Okay. See what I'm saying? I can say I'm spooky because I know I'm not spooky. But y'all ones up here acting like y'all not spooky and questioning every move that's being made, y'all niggas are the spooks. Excuse me. Y'all the ones that's spooky. So stop it. See? Okay. See how I did that? They can't come from me.
I like how you flipped it. I'm here.
I'm here.
Are you back?
I'm smarter than the average fan, baby.
Anybody who doesn't watch more basketball than you or doesn't know more basketball than you, Ty, was future rap. That's the golden rule for me.
My sister, Cleo, not my sister coming from me. She said I got the blue syndrome.
And also, here's another thing, too.
Yo.
I don't watch none of their shows, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if they don't come to me in news form, I don't know what they talking about.
Yeah, my boy gonna send me that, man. He pissed me
like
all
Wendy,
the way
right?
off, bro.
The Wendy topic I talked about, right?
Yeah.
That's because I was reading news. And people were quoting him and was writing about what he said. That's the only reason. It wasn't because I saw Wendy's video.
I didn't want to. Yeah, I didn't call on that show because I didn't want to. I couldn't handle that. I don't want to get on Wendy and start calling him all type of names and stuff and disclaimers going up. I didn't want
That's
to.
Good. That's good. But yeah, come on, dog. He talking about Paul George is going to shoot 40% from three, and the Knicks' health it may not hold up, but the Celtics' health is going to hold up. Oh, come on.
That was crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Nah, but you know what? No, salute to the Knicks, man. Y'all, we good, man. And like, you know what? No, but don't listen, y'all. I'm being honest. Don't go and look at that. Don't listen to it. When it become across it. I'm telling y'all right now, don't do it. I like to read. I love to read, and I like to like dive into things, right? And that's one thing I shouldn't have dove into. So I'm I'm dusting myself off. But listen, now them woods are spooky, man. Because sometimes, you know what? When you know how you go in the ocean. And you call yourself this, you think you know how to swim because you swim underwater, and then when you come up from under the water, you buy them cones out there, and they got to come and get you. Well,
right.
See, that's exactly what I did.
Yo, a man said y'all might be spooky. Later.
Yo, Karan jumped in that water, started reading. When I finally popped my eye, I said, "What am I doing this for? Deep in this? Oh no, I gotta get up out of here. I gotta call my people." Yeah. Now, Blue, salute to you, Blue, man. I know Blue about to try to come on after me. Cleo cooking me right now. That's my sister. If Cleo go against me, I gotta come out the woods. Like that's
you gotta come out the woods. Yeah. There's no way.
I'm out the woods though, man. I just had to really get y'all attention.
And then you got Brownsville Spurs fan like, yeah, you right. They gonna beat the Knicks. Come on, you gotta get out of there.
First of all, he has a whole apartment in the woods, not a house, an apartment. He's sitting in the woods in a whole apartment, glass windows, bears, lions, and tigers walking around his window. He's super spooky, man, so he can't talk, man. But anyway, shout out to the Knicks, man. We don't need no DeRozan. KP, you sitting up here, you started this show with this DeRozan talk, but you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say, y'all, KP is right. We need something, y'all. We need somebody.
We need something. That's all.
We need something. No, we need something, y'all.
Give me a toy. Give me the Reese. Give me Angel Reese, dog. I take Angel Reese right now. Give me something.
That's Cap. She'll get cooked out here, man. We
don't
want
what I mean. I'm talking about the brother, but I'm just saying. Because she gonna be in the garden. Where's she gonna be at? She gonna be in the garden, dog. Now you got Angel Reese in the garden to add to the other. Come on, it only makes sense. Leon, get it done.
Do you want somebody because we want to strike fear in you know what I mean, or is it like just for like for safe purposes sake, right? Like, so do you want, you know what I mean?
You know what it is, yo? Like, yo, I'm not sure if you watched the Objective Fan Hoops today. Nobody came to the park, right? So they try to put me on the team with this old dude. He's like, "Come on, let's play." I'm like, "Dude, you trying to line me up? This is on camera. There's no way I'm playing with you so I could get cooked." Listen, in Brooklyn, what we try to do is we try to stack the deck.
Right.
I need 6'8", 6'8".
Right. That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Like, we're going to put the best play. So that's all I want to do. I want to come back as champions and add the best players on my team. I got DeMar, DeRozan, and LeBron. You feel? You see now? You see what I'm saying? I'm just
Yeah,
joking.
yeah, but no,
Relax.
not them, not them,
Not
not
them.
them, no, not them.
All
Now
right,
I
Ty,
want,
I gotta.
now I want LeBron over there in Philly. Now I want him over there in Philly, and I'm glad
it's gonna be a
DeMar
matchup.
DeRozan. Listen, bro, it's gonna
That's
be.
what I keep trying to tell y'all too. Like, I'm not sure what your video said. I don't really care.
No,
but
forget
I
that
think
video,
that-
man.
Yeah,
You
forget
said
the
my
video.
video. You so crazy.
But yo, look, they're trying to make the Sixers win 60 games, bro. They want to build another rival.
So you see what you're doing? KD, you can't do that. You cannot say that after I just told you I'm out the woods now.
No,
I read
relax.
something. No.
It's about us having competitive, because remember last year, you didn't play nobody. So they're trying to build an opponent for us to smash.
I've been saying that, but what I'm saying to you is
we can't
say they, right? We can't say we can't say that. We gotta say we,
I'm done.
right? Like if we say
no, you know
they,
what it was?
like,
Now, let me keep it real, because I'm having fun, right? When I always talk conspiracies, I don't really mean it, because there's no way to know unless you get the evidence, right? It's all speculation. But look, I will say this. LeBron, he's the day. He wanted to go to Philly to rival. I told you, I did a video saying that listen, he's got us in his target. Is either he wants to play for the Knicks or he wants to go right to the closest op. And that's exactly what he did. Because he wants that New York narrative. He wants to be a part of it.
Yeah, because that's why he's living in New York and going to Philly to play.
Bingo. So he's the one. It ain't they. It's him.
He's trying to. You know them
Right.
South Philly sickles out there, and you know what I'm saying, they only gonna love on him for as much as he do good, man. So he better relax over there. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. When we dust them off, listen, Ty, I'm dead serious. I want them to win 65 games. They could even be the first seed. I don't give a damn. I just want to see them in the Eastern Conference Finals when we take over their building, because they think all the LeBron fans, when they see all of them Knicks fans take over their building again, and we go up 2-0, and they like, damn. They got LeBron though. That's what I want to see. I want them to be so good that when we beat the Knicks, man, you can't say they didn't beat nobody. They beat the Sixers. That's all I want.
But that's a good thing to want, though, honestly speaking, because at the end of the day, because they tried to take so much from us last year during that run, man. And, you know what I mean? So now, they but you know what? They're happy that somebody's going to be competitive over here with us in the East, right? I mean, we gave Atlanta 2 games, and then we just made them look really bad by beating them by 50, and then et cetera.
Right.
And then, Cleveland, we swept Philly. So they like, man, listen, these boys disrespected the whole East Coast, the whole Eastern Conference. So we got to get somebody over here. So they
because you lost Boston. Right? So Boston, I mean, I know a lot of y'all think they're gonna be good. I think they're gonna be trash.
No, I didn't say they were gonna be good. I think they're gonna make the playoffs and be a decent seed.
They singing them Boston baked bean songs with Mitchell Robinson. Shit, that's what they doing. They singing them sad ass songs, and it's gonna continue. I ain't worried about them. So now the NBA needed a Boston replacement.
Right. That's a fact. But before I get out of here, so I can let other people call in. Brownsville, I see you talking a lot in the chat, man.
He's in the queue. I'm gonna get to him.
Okay, good. Because you know what? This is what I want to say to him, man. Did they play over there and did Joker and Wemby and them teams play over there in the Euro games today? Or was that something old?
Oh, I don't know when that start. I have no clue. I have no desire to watch it either. Sorry.
Yeah, it looked like it came up on my algorithm. But I just wanted to let them know.
If I gotta pay to watch it, I'm not paying to watch it. I did that with Yahoo.
I'm not paying none of that. Yeah, no,
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no. But anyway, Brownsville Spurs, man. I'm sorry, man. I know you have. I know you're trying to trauma bond with us, and you want to you feel a certain way about things, man. You're looking at the '99 season. You haven't seen that in I don't know how many years. You gotta relax, man. It's like you need help. You know what I'm saying? There's therapy out here for all of us, man. For all type of things, you need help, and it's okay. Cleo's in it. She's in the chat. You can reach out to her, man. She can probably give you some tips on.
Yeah, he's still coping with the loss.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, man. He's still hurting. So Brownsville, it's okay, man. You know what I mean? God loves you, man. You know what I mean?
That's all right.
Yeah,
we're gonna get him on the line. KP. Thank you, Ty.
All right.
Big time salute. Oh man, tonight, screw the topics tonight. I just got a feeling this is gonna be a screw the topic show. Ty calls out of nowhere, talking about play the spooky in the woods. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Hold on. We got to continue smashing the like button, man. This is the only place you can get content like this. Guys calling up out the blue. All right. Talking about crazy videos. This is level-headed Knicks talk. If you don't know, we do this every single day. Smash that like button. This is my third show for the day. Well, my third time live. I was hooping early in the morning. That's on the channel members. I did the blue and orange brunch. And now I got the level-headed Knicks talk show, man. I do this every day, y'all. I swear I wasn't going to go live tonight. But I said, nah, we got to talk about DeMar. DeMar. We missed out on another 6-time All-Star. What's going on? That's the only reason why I'm live. By the way, smash that subscribe button because we noticed in the last 28 days, below 50% of you guys who watch, you're not subscribed. Subscribe now, help us close the gap. By the way, I have to remind you again, 82 Nights, the latest edition, the New York edition, all right? Listen, this is for the fans who do more than just watch basketball. This 82 Nights is made just for you. You can track every Knick game, every score, important trends, players to watch, your top games, fan experiences, and the entire 26-27 Knicks season from beginning to end. All you have to do is pre-order now. It comes with free shipping, all right, for a limited time. And you will have this journal ready for you right before the season begins. All you have to do is go to my link tree. The link is in the chat, pinned. Or you can go to the description. It's there, pinned. Or you see it on the screen, Linktree/TheObjectiveFan. Go there now to place your pre-order so that way you can take advantage of the special order. And listen, man, salute to everybody who pre-ordered their copies. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys inside of the brand new 82 Nights Club. Big time salute. Let me get my man Blue on the line. All right. We're getting close to vampire hours. Not there yet. Getting close. What's good, Blue?
Hello?
Man, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Oh man, did you hear Ty's call? I didn't expect it to start like that.
Listen, man. Yo,
Let's go.
Ty, like, yo, I don't know what's the deal with his trauma bonding and, you know, the Stockholm syndrome and all this nonsense. I seen Cleo in the chat room, right?
Mhm.
Saying that, you know, Ty is suffering from blue syndrome. Hey, man, listen, man, I'm daylight certified, okay? I'm boo proof, okay? You can't no spookiness over here. But you know, look, you asked one of the questions earlier,
Yes.
if the Knicks are taking advantage of this chip, correct?
Right. If you're taking it for granted. Yep.
If we're taking it for granted, right? And look, yeah, they are. Because the fact that there haven't been any moves to this particular point, and I understand it's still relatively, you know, midway at the, you know, point of, you know, needing to do something.
Yeah.
But it's still, you know, you let DeMar DeRozan go over there for 3+ mil.
Come on.
You know, and that's and obviously the Knicks clearly didn't value him as much as we thought that he could have been valued for, because they let him, or he could have just wanted to stay on the West Coast. We don't particularly know. DeMar DeRozan he's an irrelevant point now, so
Yes.
we have to move on to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Jose, is he 6-man worthy? Negative, because he's not going to get enough minutes to be eligible for that. We should still be concerned with Jalen's with his wrist. I think that's a factor because I don't think he's going to be
Where you saw
logging.
that at? Where you saw that? You saw that on Daily
No.
Knicks?
No. I seen Jalen post that he will be ready when
Yes.
when the season starts, but at the same time, you're not gonna be rushing this guy back to play major minutes to start the season after coming off of surgery and rehab because he hasn't been doing anything to up his game. He's been recuperating, rehabbing
10
from the
seconds.
injury. So
Damn.
whether or not he's going to be top notch when the season starts, I don't believe that to be true. I hooped earlier today, right? And I thought of you real quick, pause, but I was out there early too, and I was shooting some free throws, and I hit like 12 free throws in a row, and I was wondering how many free throws you could hit in a row.
I'm not the most because I don't shoot a lot of free throws.
Okay.
Because I haven't really played in leagues like that
Mm-hmm.
in recent years.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm not making 12 in a row though. So you
I
shooting
was
where you shoot?
shocked. I was shocked I hit 12 in a row.
Yeah, I'm not making 12 in a row.
I was actually kind of pleasantly surprised with myself. I was like, okay, hit another one, and I was kind of tight that I missed on my 13th.
I would say
tight.
I'm a 60% shooter, but I will say my last time taking free throws was in the Father's Day League.
Mm-hmm.
I missed every free. Yo, that was the weirdest day, bro. I came to the gym, bro. I made every shot, dog. Like
Really?
in warm-ups, I made every shot. They was like, yo, we just giving you the ball. Dude, I get in the game, bro. I shot like 4 for 16. Yo, I was off. I don't know what happened. Bro, I was so locked in. I get in the game, I couldn't buy a shot, dog.
That kind of happens, you when you win the shoot around, you kind of think, oh yeah, I'm feeling it. Then I don't know, your heart rate goes a different notch, and it just, I don't know, that touch feels a little different coming off. You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't know, but yeah, man.
Weird.
If
Yeah.
if Ty thinks I'm spooky, look, man. Like I said, man, I'm outside, and I don't think these Knicks are how could I say this to the audience to make them understand what I'm saying? I think these Knicks are certified the best, stamped and approved. Thing is that we can't get complacent. There is still things that, like I said, like Jalen's wrist, you can't anticipate him coming into the season without working on his craft and being where we've seen him in the finals. That's not going to happen, I don't think. This has nothing to do with being, like I said, I'm boo-proof. But we got to look at things from a realistic perspective, and
Okay.
I think that is a very like observant point that we need to be aware of, and
Right.
whether or not you had mentioned whether or not Cat, and or is he deserving of whatever Leon and him is negotiating. Look, man, I think these Knicks are they're in a very delicate situation here, and Leon is walking a tightrope here. And
Right.
if he doesn't figure out this, because this next move has to be his best move in my estimation, because it's too many like question marks, it's too many moves being made.
Look, let's do it like this because I got some callers.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know. Ty called back.
Okay.
Assuming because you said his name. So I'm just keeping.
All
This may
right.
not be the last time you get an opportunity to speak. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm just letting you know I saw it
Yeah,
come through.
I'm taking on all comers. Anybody who wanted Yo, like I said, I'll flip the bill, babe.
Okay.
Anybody tonight who wanna call up and anything that they dispute, whether it's referees, whether it's Cat taking the
Oh
max,
man.
whether it's
Hold on. Are you
whether it's
a member?
I'm not a member.
You gotta
I,
join because look, Sunday we about to get it in. I'm dead ass serious. I'm about to go through we gonna watch every call together, bro.
well, y'all be
gonna
doing
watch
what
every
video
call.
lives and stuff.
Yeah, we got a members only panel we do on Sunday. You know,
And
last
what you
week we
got? Where
was
you get up on a Zoom or something?
yeah, the stream
Okay.
because last week we was the jury in the Oakley case. You know what I mean? Like every week is something different. You feel me? So
Okay.
this week we going through the replays, dog. I'm be going through everything, dog. And we gonna look at every call and we gonna see
All
how it
right.
look.
Look,
All right.
I'm willing to get on. Like I said, I'm willing to call back if anybody want it. You
Got you.
know, but holler back. I'll holler back
Got
if
you.
anything. All right.
Big time salute.
I won.
All right, I'm gonna get Ty up here in a second. Hold on. Let me get my man. Let me get some fast calls up in here first. Then I'm gonna get my man Ty back up here. Man. Yeah, we throwing the topics out tonight, man. Yeah, I got more topics, but we gonna throw them out. We straight calls tonight. What's good, Moses?
Yeah, I'm good. What's going on?
Man, you know, we let another 6-time All-Star go. Let's go.
Man, but who's to know? Maybe we don't have enough money to get him.
That's Cap. He signed for $3.9 million, which is the veteran minimum. Cap hit 2.5. That's the money that we have available.
But then again, okay, so hey, we didn't want to see him go, but hey, what can you do? You can't force him to come here.
Did you even try? Did you even talk to him?
I don't
Did you
know.
even say, hey, New York, we're interested?
I mean, I don't know if Leon did that. They didn't do that,
man.
right?
I don't know. I mean, I listen, I'm trying to be optimistic, you know what I'm saying? And I am, but it's like, how much talent do we have to see slip away, man?
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. I really don't know.
Like, we know he has a plan, but it's like, when do we pivot off the plan, you know?
I do not know, man. That's all I can say. I do not know. You know, maybe Leon probably spoke to him. He didn't want to come here.
I didn't read that.
But
It could be true, though.
It could be true. But who's to know? Who's to know? Hey,
because it was Denver and Miami. Like, they were the ones, and then he wound up going to Denver. It was well reported.
Yeah.
Denver and Miami.
Yeah, he's gonna play with Jokic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Now with Miami, Crystal Thompson is in Miami, right?
You said Tristan Thompson?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
he's going
Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson.
I know you meant Klay. Yeah, he's on his way there. Soon as I think he was bought out. So soon as he clears, he's going straight to Miami.
Oh man, Miami got his team, bro.
They all got teams. Cleveland got a team. They all got teams, bro. It ain't gonna be a walk in the park, bro. I mean, I think we're the best, but it's to act like these teams are not better. I think that's a little over the top.
I don't. It's not gonna be as easy as it was last year.
I don't even think last year was easy. I just think we made it look easy.
Yeah, but
feel me?
But who's
this
to know?
year?
It's gonna be a little tough, challenging. You know what I'm saying? But I have a question. So Deuce is gonna stay, right?
We don't know. See, it's just too much mystery right now. There's a world where he could stay, though.
I want to see him stay because we need him.
I like Deuce, man.
I want to see him stay. I want to trade Kolek for a big man.
That's another option. Do we do that? I mean, it's so many options that we have. It's just we just sitting right now on our hands. And like I said, Leon won us the championship, but damn, 6-time All-Star, just like that, gone. I don't know, just weird.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, bro. I do not know.
Well, Moses, man, I do appreciate you, my brother, man. Great call.
Yeah.
No doubt. Let's keep it pushing, man. By the way, I got a Cash App from Brownsville Spurs fan. So Brownsville says, Ty, you spooky. Oh man. Here we go. Hold on, then I got my man Tugboat. Tugboat, we good? Tugboat, like, we good, bro. You can go. But Angel Reese, brother, is near. Tugboat, think about it, though. Think about all the talent. Yo, we did so much shows, bro. It was so much talent. Jamarian Sharp, which, by the way, that joint got like 26,000 views, that video we did. And he was literally signed like the next day. There's a lot of talent, bro. But Tug, bro, but I mean, is Leon gonna sign these guys? Is he really gonna sign these guys, man? There's so much talent out there. And I'm not saying we don't have talent because we the champs and we do, but it's just like, I know we got the mansion. You feel me? It's like a kid. It's like, look, it's like we going to Toys R Us, right? We all in the mall. We buy Toys R Us. We know we got the biggest mansion in Toyville, right? But we in Toys R Us right now, dog. And all I see is kids getting, you know, helicopters and robots and PS5s. I get it. But I can't get a nice little car. I can't get a Corvette. I know we got the mansion in the crib, mommy, but I need a Corvette. I want to stack the deck. Don't let me be the GM. I'm going to have everybody. I'm the best players available. They all on my team, dog. You could talk about chemistry and all of that. Listen, we could work on all of that. I'm going to go get me the best player, 6'8" guy, you come over here, 6'9" guy, you come over here. We got Brunson. We're not going to lose. I want to stack that. And if anything, like this is back in the day stuff, I'm going to get a player so you don't get him. How about that? How about we go get a player so the other team won't get him? I hear you. I want Angel Reese, brother. I did the video last night. It was a great video. If you missed it, go watch it. I think the kid is really talented. But Tugboat, man, Leon hasn't really delivered on anything we wanted. What makes you think he gonna do it now? All right, y'all, hold on. I'm just gonna flash this because I gotta get the Brownsville Spurs fan up here. But look, we have rules. All right. If he's the opposing team, if you're not feeling his conversation, I will get him off the line. You guys could work like a team. It's called the $25 hang up. When the opposing team calls up and they annoy the hell out of you, you can get rid of them. If you don't donate, then you won't be able to get rid of them. I'm just giving you a heads up that my brother, the Brownsville Spurs fan, who chose to be a Spurs fan, and he from Brownsville, like that is just, oh, that's disgusting. Brownsville, stand up, y'all. I'm going to have an intervention with my brother, the Brownsville Spurs fan. Let me get him on the line. And then, Ty, I'm coming right to you, Ty. Oh, man. What's going on?
Ah, man. How you doing, my brother?
I'm curious to see why you in this Knick business tonight. What you got to say? Because Denver, I'm telling you right now, Denver gonna give y'all the business.
No, I didn't. Listen, first of all, give me some credit. I told you this last night, man. Yesterday, whatever.
About DeMar?
Yeah, I told you he was going. I mean, it was clear as day. They were not going to trade that kid unless they had a backup plan. Their GM is not a bum like Leon Rose.
Wait, what? Wait, the audacity. Dude, are you
Y'all have
serious?
done
You got
nothing.
De'Aaron Fox. Dude, you got
Listen.
De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's gonna listen. De'Aaron Fox got us to the finals last year, so he paid dividends already. Whether you want to look at it from one series, a 1-1-4 series, and if he played better, we'd have beat the life out of y'all. So don't act like like that was a bad pickup. It just didn't work out that series, and he was injured. But if he played up to his potential, we'd have beat y'all by 10 every game. Stop. And there's
Sorry. We gotta go, dog. We gotta get him out of here. Get him out of here. I'm waiting. Once he said Leon Rose was a bum, I'm like, yo, y'all going. I'm like, yo, he had to go. Get him out of here. You gonna call Leon Rose a bum? The audacity of you. And this is how we get down on this channel. We not going for no Nick disrespect, dog. Hold up. I gotta get my man Ty back on the line. Oh man, we get multiple fire from multiple different ranges, man. He thought he was gonna come up here. He thought he was gonna come up here and diss Leon and get away with it. Oh no. But that's the way a hang up works. You can Cash App Super however you want. Hey, yo, what's going on with Bron? Like, did he lose his like? He had the audacity. Once he said that, I said, yo, let me put the hang up back up.
Yeah, no. I already sent that before he even said Leon's name. I already knew where he was going. Yeah.
Oh my God. Once I saw it flat, yo, Ty, I saw it flat. I said, okay, he gotta go. Get him.
That was for him talking trash to me in the chat. So
that too.
Yeah, he just put extra rope around his neck. It's okay. Kick the chair. We good. No. Yeah, Brownsville, you know what it is, man. You ain't surviving like that, brother. You better come home, or every time you get up here and say something crazy, man, we getting you out of here, brother.
That's facts, because J-Tap is out there too. J-Tap, he ain't giving you no rope, dog. I remember one time, he gave me 5 hang-ups. He said, yo, this is just in case right here. I said, damn. He said, I'm dead serious. None of these dudes ain't getting no light. I said, damn, J-Tap.
J-Tap a lone wolf. J-Tap sent $25 for me. I'm like, for football.
Yeah, he was wild.
I'm like, man, listen. No, but
Friendly fire. Let's go.
Friendly fire is crazy. Friendly fire is crazy. Yo, so, oh, man, here we go. Blue, man. No, but before I get to Blue, KP, here's what it is, man. Like you're not. I think not even you, KP. The dude that called before, I forget his name. I don't know who it was.
Oh, was that Moses?
Might have been Moses. To my Leon's got to do something. Or Blue said Leon's got to do something. Moses.
No, that was Blue. That was Blue.
Yeah, Blue said that, but Moses had said something else that was kind of crazy too.
What he said?
I forgot, man. I was ready. That's why I put that. I was trying to call back then, so I didn't forget. But anyway, here's the thing, man. Y'all talking about Leon's got to do something for us right now, fam. What if Leon don't do anything else and we don't win another chip? Guess what Leon did, Blue? Helped us win a championship, man.
Well, no. I'm not saying he has to. I'm not co-signing that. I just want the Corvette. Yeah, I don't think he has to.
No, but here's the thing, though. But Leon, it's his legacy as well on the line, right?
Right.
How many championships did Leon win with how many teams?
He got the one with us.
Say that again, KP.
He got that one with us last year, this year actually, this past season.
And how many superstar players have he represented and helped?
Oh my goodness, man! Everybody,
you know what I'm saying?
LeBron, everybody.
AI, come on, the list goes on and on. So stop the cap on Leon Rose. Cut the ish out, man. This man done been through enough trial and error to know what he's doing right now. That's why he's in the greatest position in the league right now, being the GM of the New York Championship Knicks. And y'all sitting up here, You know what I'm saying? I had fun earlier to my Spooky in the Woods. I just wanted to see how many people would grab that and chew on it, and of course they did.
Right.
You know what
Of
I'm
course,
saying?
yeah. I know. Sometimes I do that too. Like I try to
Yeah,
set
just to
traps.
throw it
like,
out there. Just to throw it
Right.
out there. It's like, relax. Because here's the thing. What the Knicks is doing, what the Knicks have done is unprecedented. Y'all, NCKP, this goes to you too. I know you say you want a 6'9", 6'8" dude or whatever, but that's exactly what Brunson is talking about. Brunson is saying, I don't want none of your favorite players. I don't want them. I want
that's
guys
facts.
who are real dogs, who have the mannerisms that I have to come over here and we're going to win a chip and show the league how it is instead of stacking the deck. Brunson's an old school player. Brunson saw his father be a journeyman and his longest tenure on the teams with the New York Knicks. So he saw it all. So when we sitting here talking about why we not getting nobody over here, no shiny cars, Brunson said, I'm an old school, you know what I'm saying, Chevy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Mustang. Like, I'm a throw. Yeah. I got the horsepower. Like, what are y'all talking about? We sitting up here getting mad. Brunson is showing the league and showing us fans that we can win without that shiny car. These shiny cars, guess what? It's like being on Turo. You know what I mean? It's a nice car, but so many people have driven it and given it back. We don't want those cars, bro. We don't want those cars.
And also, Ty, look, this is why my analogy was key. We got the mansion at the crib. I know we got the mansion at the crib.
Yeah.
I know that. So I'm not saying that we don't got it, but I just want the Corvette too. That's just me, you know.
No. It's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with wanting a little Bugatti. It's nothing wrong with wanting.
You feel me?
What I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with that. The point, but what we can't lose sight of is if you don't have that, that don't mean Karan is still not winning and grinning.
Of course,
you know what I'm saying?
We up
if
right
we
now.
don't have that, it don't mean that Karan's still not gonna be there at the top. Like he living over here, and you know what I'm saying, in Bel Air Estates. What you gonna say to him? You know what I'm saying? You know, like we can't want something we don't need.
Ooh.
See what I'm saying? You see that? We can't want something we don't need. It's okay to have an idea about it. But we can't want something we don't need, and we don't need none of them. We don't. We need a piece
still gonna
to
win it
plug
without
and
them.
play. Huh?
We still gonna win it without them, no matter who
That's
we add.
we need a piece to plug and play. Because imagine we asking for all these players, but if we would have got Kessler, or if we would have got Colt Burner, or if we would have get one of them boys who can block shots, who can hit the three, who's 7 foot or 7'1" or whatever, that's not a LeBron. That's not a DeMar DeRozan. That's not Wemby. That's a formidable piece to add to a championship already made roster. We are the defending champions. We're not the teams that need to be putting stuff together. They got to put their teams together. I'm not worried about Philly when they got Wemby lost all that. I mean, not Wemby. God, he's so trash. What's his name? Embiid. Him and Embiid, they get me sick, both of them. Embiid, he lost all that weight only for him not to be on the floor. LeBron's going over there. LeBron, I respect you to a degree, but you know what? Father Time has been undefeated since the beginning of time. I'll let you think on that. And then when you're talking about Brown and you're talking about Maxey and Edgecombe going to have a problem because his thing was he was so highly regarded. He did very well his rookie year, and now he's got to take a step back to 3 or 4 other players. This is listen, he's still human. He's still a player, and he put in the work. He's going to want that, he's going to want to be able to put up high volume of shots and, brand himself as well as also as winning a championship because he's not trash. So when we're talking about Philly as if Philly is, and these other, I don't see it. We made all these teams transform. We made all these teams try to figure out what they got to do to beat the Knicks. Y'all talking about, and I think it's Brownsville Spurs fans talking about Leon Rose is withering. That's fine. You can say that. But when you're looking at Cap. We know it's Cap. You know what it is about Brownsville? He's so mad that he became a Spurs fan and he missed the feeling of being a Knicks fan when we won this. See, sometimes patience is truly a virtue. This is why they can call us obnoxious and our fandom is crazy because we suffered. We suffered. We got close. We suffered. We got close. Then it's been decades, and then now here we are winning. That's some of the great feelings. That's one of the most great feelings in the world when you sit here and you go through so much trial and tribulation, then when you finally get it, it just feels better. It tastes better. You know, you didn't have to rig the league and tank to get a Wemby or Tim Duncan, you know what I'm saying? Or Kawhi Leonard. You sat here and you fought the good fight. You got a GM who saw it all, who been through it all, and he put piece by piece by piece. And Jalen Brunson, who everybody undermined, who everybody's still talking about his height, and still talking about he reached his ceiling and he's peaked. No, he hasn't. And that's the problem with Jalen.
Was it the wrist injury that you want to address when they were saying the wrist he might
not
be back? That's what it was. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Yeah.
Thank you. So but are they paying attention to what he was saying about the wrist injury? Are they paying attention to that?
It's cool. Look, I'm gonna do a segment with the doc on that, and we're gonna get to the bottom of it.
All right, because look, man, they're trying to find some sort of deficiencies with Brunson. His wrist, is he gonna be? You gotta relax. He's not that. He is the new age superstar that you guys didn't want to coin that phrase for. They didn't want to make Brunson a superstar. Right. Brunson was a superstar coming out of college. He won 2 chips.
That's facts.
So you sitting here acting like this kid is trash because he's not 6'8", 6'6", 6'5", the prototype player. But guess what? He's a giant amongst giants. You're getting mad at him because he's actually changed the dynamic of how you're supposed to win in the NBA. He's showing you what a true leader is, and that's what people don't understand. This is why a lot of our fandom is sitting here upset because he's not flashy. He's not talking crazy. He's not bringing guns to the locker room. He's not telling the media, "See you never." You know what I'm saying? He's really that guy. He knows how to talk. He's not a Kawhi Leonard who's
100%.
bashful. You know what I'm saying? He's not a LeBron James who's, controlling the narrative of the team. He's sitting here basically saying, I am Jalen Brunson, and I know how to win. Put this type of team around me. That's it. That's
Facts.
it. So,
Blue, look, I just want to say this. If you do it, look, because Blue's calling back. If you do call back, I'm going to turn it into a merge. So, like, if he calls in, he says something to trigger you, I'm automatically going to merge it. If you call back, I'm just letting you know. If you decide to send a call back, I'm going to bring you up. It is going to turn straight to a merge. I'm just letting you know. And I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. But I'm just giving you the advance notice. If you send a call back, I'm merging y'all. You feel me?
All right, man.
I got
Blue.
you. But we'll see what he's saying. Maybe he changed his ways. Maybe
he'll
say,
you know what? Delusional like Brownsville Spurs fan. He's delusional.
All right. Well, we know the protocol. Thank you, Ty. Salute to my brother Todd, man. I appreciate the support, man. These guys, it's a way to make it fun. We having a good conversation, man. Really quickly, by the way, continue smashing that like button, man. This is the hottest show at night, though. I don't know what we doing in the chat. We got to continue getting the likes up. Very important, man. If you enjoying the show, you enjoying the conversation, we only got 47 likes, man. What are we doing, man? I was thinking about giving away some memberships. I don't know. We got to get to 100 likes before I even thinking about giving away any memberships. At this point, it'll just be one membership. You know what I'm saying? If we get 100 likes on this video tonight, I'll give away one membership. But continue to smash that like button. We having a good conversation tonight. And this is why I do the show. It's called Level-Headed Knicks Talk. We could always agree to disagree. We could have our opinions, right? But we're doing it with a certain level of respect. And we're talking hoops. We're not just on some ad hominem. Oh, you're dumb. Nah, we don't do none of that on this channel. So if you used to hearing that, you could go over there with them. We don't condone that. This is a real channel over here where we talk basketball. And if you don't know enough about basketball, all you have to do is just stay in the chat, listen and learn. I got to go over this theory. All right. I have a theory on DeMar. And honestly, it makes me coming up with this theory makes me feel a lot better. And I'm gonna tell you why in a second. Continue smashing that like button though. All right, let's get these likes up. If you hadn't smashed the like button already, let's continue to get the likes up. I got a theory on DeMar though, y'all. All right, and then I'm gonna get Blue back up here. Cause all right. Oh damn. So hey, salute to my man Gino. Hey, we gonna merge. We gonna merge Ty and Blue. So look, Gino, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let Blue get his little talking, and then I'm gonna bring Ty in off the rip. I appreciate that, Gino. Big time salute to you. So we already got the merge call already locked in. It's already situated and set. All right, but I have a theory on DeMar. All right, let me get to that. So I was thinking, right, because in my mind, y'all convinced me, right? I'm listening to y'all, and y'all said, well, DeMar, he's gonna want to get paid. That's why when the brother called up and said DeMar wants this certain amount of money, I said it was cap. That's why I said that, because it's the same money. Now, here is where the discrepancy lies. Because I'm not sure if y'all remembered, I did a show. Oh, that was the other day. I did a show talking about the Miami Heat. I put the source up there, and it said that the Heat believed that DeMar would be an 8th or 9th man. Do y'all remember that? Right. So DeMar's an 8th or 9th man, right? And then the Heat was in the lead. According to Kalshi, he had a 38% lead. And then all of a sudden, Denver skyrockets and becomes the number 1 team. So my theory on DeMar is this. And I'm going to go back to research. Man, I might have alluded to this before, but I'm going to package it in a way so we can see it. Right? And I'm going to get right back to the phone lines. We're going to get the Blue and Ty. But you see DeMar DeRozan right here? Now, right now, the Denver Nuggets they're about $4 million above the second April, right? No, $6 million. So they got to shed like $6-7 million, right? If you add these two, that's 5 plus 7, that's 7. So they got $7 million, all right? Now, here is the game plan, because Denver still, right, has to make decisions as to how they will build their team going forward, right? So more than likely, to shed the $7 million, somebody has to go in the trade. Now, will it be Zeke Nanji? Right? Zeke Nanji can go in a deal potentially. I don't know why they would trade him, because they don't got a lot of big guys. Right? Like Jokic is the only 7-footer on this team. They got a whole bunch of power forwards. I like this kid, DeRozan Holmes, by the way. Honestly, I would trade for DeRozan Holmes, right? But I know the salary don't match. But if I could give up Pacome, I would have did it in a heartbeat for this kid right here. You know, maybe I do Pacome and sign and trade Kevin McCullough. Well, damn, they wouldn't be able to do that. But damn, I would love to get this kid right here. Anyway, nonetheless, when we look at the Denver Nuggets, I think that they're going to come off of Cameron Johnson. I truly believe, this is my conspiracy. This is my theory. I believe in my heart, mind, body, and soul that the Denver Nuggets is going to trade him. The reason why they're going to trade him is so DeMar DeRozan could be a starter. Because I think that was the sticking point with DeMar. All of these teams wanted him, Miami and all these other guys. But I truly believe, and this is just my hunch, that the Nuggets are signing to DeMar not to come off the bench, but to start. There's more I wanted to say, but I know y'all want to hear the merge calls. But look, continue smashing that like button. I think that's my theory. I think DeMar is going to be a starter on the Nuggets. And that's why he went there. All right. Hold on. Let me get my man Blue up here first, and then I'm going to merge Ty in so we can see what's going on. Get my man Blue. All right. Let's see where we are in the likes, man. Remember, if we get 100 likes, I'm going to give away 1 membership. Because we got to keep getting the likes up. Hey, what's good, Blue? We in the building. So look, we got a merge call, but I'm going to let you cook for a little bit. Because Ty, he had his call. So if you want to respond, he will be coming and join the line after a couple of minutes. But go ahead, get your call.
No, I just think that the Knicks need to solidify, some of the weaknesses that they have on the team. Specifically, whether or not Diawara or Dadier or Drummond are going to step up to the plate the way we need them to. So you need to solidify that with a move. Am I misspeaking when I say something like that? Is that something that is incorrect, or is that something that should not be addressed? It's a question. So I'm just saying this to help people understand that, yeah, we are good, we are great, but being complacent just means that you're you're idly standing by because you're there already and not wanting to improve. You got to keep improving to not be complacent, and that's where we are. We understand that we are good. We understand that we have reached the pinnacle of success. Thing is that you have to continue to improve. You can't just rest on your laurels and just expect it to just keep going the way it did, or you thinking it's going to keep going the way it was. This is what I'm saying. And I really wanted to get Brownsville. I wanted to talk to him, but since I'm so delulu, I wanted to get Brownsville. You have two delulu people talking, and I wanted to hear where that conversation would have went, right? But I'm definitely willing to engage with Ty to see where he's gonna go.
Okay.
Because I speak nothing but the truth, the whole truth, and that's where I stand. And if he wants to talk about something that is just untrue, we can do that. I'm open to go down whatever path he wants to go down. Pause. But
You said something that is untrue. Okay.
Yeah.
So are you ready for me to merge? I wanted you to cook.
Let's
Because I
go.
know you had your call. Okay, all right. So I'm getting them up here now. And you know what's funny though, Blue? You called directly after him. I said, "Oh yeah, I already see it. This is like, it's like they lined each other up."
Basically. Let's go.
Oh man. All right, I'm gonna get him on now.
All right.
Tired of the call. Let's see. All right, back. Got him. By the way, yeah, salute the Gino for the merge call, man. Big time salute the Gino, man. Hopefully Ty answers. Calling you now, Ty. What's good, Ty?
Yo, what's up, man?
All right, I'm merging the lines. All right, let's go. We on one at a time. Let's go. Where you want to go? Where you want to start?
Good evening. First off, hold on. Let's greet each other with some decorum here. How are you this evening, sir?
That's what I just said. I said, "What's up, Blue?"
Oh, okay. How you doing? I'm sorry. How you doing, sir? All right.
I can see you.
Yeah, you already know. I'm ready. All right, man. Forget all the formalities, man. Yo, what's good, man? What's poppin', G? What you got, man?
Nah, I would like to, respond to your statement, which was pretty like super crazy. I don't even know why you even said what you said. It's like, I don't think you think before you talk with me. I think that you think off of emotion. You speak off of emotion. You know what I mean? I think you try to make sure you're articulate and you're speaking well, but I think at the end of the day, you're nervous, man, because you're wrong. And so it's like, it's like, okay, let me try to, but here's the thing. You said, you wanted us to get better, and we're pretty much, complacent and all these things.
No, I said we need to address areas of weakness.
Right. And what else you said after that? You can go ahead and speak, and I'll respond.
I said we needed to address areas of weakness
and get better.
Like Gaudier, like Modi, like Drummond. We need to solidify areas of weakness so that we can continue to improve. You can't be. I said you can't be complacent because you have reached the pinnacle of success.
Got it. So basically, the word improve. Got it. Okay. Well, if I may, here's what I would say to you. I want to ask you what you did for a living. Have you ever played basketball?
All the time. I just hoop. I hoop today, baby.
Okay, cool. That's what's up, man. We got to continue to play ball, man. For real, for real.
All right, I'm
The
47.
reason why,
I'm still hooping.
yeah, the reason why I'm asking you that is because when you say we have to improve, can I ask you a question? Have you improved from the time you started playing basketball till now?
So, I mean,
No.
that's
I'm saying,
a weird question because I'm
okay.
47 now. I'm not
It could be weird.
continuing to
You didn't
improve.
answer it, so it's okay. It
I
could be
can't
weird.
dunk the ball no more, G.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the reason why I'm asking you that is because, at the end of the day, I mean, you talked about Drummond. Drummond is already established. Like, he's established. He's coming into a role where
Yeah, but there's things that I'm sorry to interrupt, Ty, but this. So, all right,
You're not
time out. See,
sorry.
this is where I gotta cut you off, man, because
One at a time.
you just said this, right?
Wow,
Am I
wow.
continue to improve, right? And I'm just telling you,
You mean
I
let me
can't
finish?
dunk the ball, right? And I'm
Right.
47. So he's 33 now. There's
Right.
things that he can't do at age 33 that he was doing at age
So can I
20,
respond?
21.
Can I respond, Bloom? You've been talking before I got on. You
Yeah,
talking
let Ty
now?
get
Can I
out.
respond? Can I
Yeah.
respond? See, I'm calm. You know why I'm calm? Because you're cooked. You don't cook your food fast. You gotta let it slow cook, right? So it can taste better. Here's what I'm basically saying to you. Pause. At the end of the day, the reason why I asked you, did you improve from the time you were young until now? The answer for you was yes. You weren't about talking about can you dunk? You can't dunk no more. But clearly, you still have some type of game left if you're still going out there. Maybe it's for exercise. I don't know. But here's what I'm talking about with Drummond. Drummond may not be jumping out the gym like he used to, but what did he do? He improved by shooting a three-point shot, right? That's improvement. When we're talking about the Knicks, Blue, which you're totally missing, you're basically saying we have to get another superstar player, some formidable star player for us
That's not
to
what I'm
improve.
saying.
Okay. If that's not what you're saying, let me help you out and how you should have said it, because this is what we really need. When we're talking about improving with the Knicks, Mike Brown only had 1 year with the Knicks. His playbook is going to improve, which is going to unlock the players to improve in the playbook. You're so hooked on trying to get another player over here instead of focusing on, man, Mike Brown about to have another year with the same squad and he won one? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, they about to what? Improve. Their playbook about to what? Expand. But you're missing it. You're so worried about other players on other teams, and if we get this person over here, we're going to improve. I can tell you this. There's a lot of times players don't went to other teams. We talked about James Harden earlier, how he went to every daggone team, and he did not improve them, and he had a great skill set. So you got to make it make sense, Blue. You keep trying to come for me, and I keep showing you the way. I keep showing you the way, you're not getting it. Improvement is what? Advancing, getting better. Getting better at your craft. That's improvement. Not because I went and got another dude from another team. He might not fit the mold. He might not fit the nucleus. He might not get the playbook like Karl Anthony Towns didn't get it when Mike Brown came over there. This is what I'm saying, Blue. We're panicking. Why are we panicking for, Blue? Give Mike Brown his second year with this Knicks team. He's a genius coach. And then you're talking about Leon Rose. What did Leon Rose do? He did nothing but improve the Knicks. But we're panicking. We're like, oh, we got to go get DeMar. We don't need DeMar. DeMar's on. Guess what? Look at DeMar's generation, Blue. The generation of DeMar DeRozan and hit the players at his age, guess what? They're on their way out. Look at Westbrook. He's retiring. LeBron got a couple of years left. Paul George. All these dudes are on their last leg. We're clamoring for them? We're clamoring for them? We can't give Mattel his just due. We can't give OG his just due. We already got older players. We got Clarkson. He's 30-something years old. But guess what? He's on the bench. And guess what? He wanted to come back to the Knicks. Talk about improvement, because you know why? He sees another level that he can contribute to the Knicks in Mike Brown's offense, Blue. I'm not coming at you. I'm just saying, like, bro, why don't you look at it from the other lens? Like, yo, Mike Brown's going to improve the playbook. The Knicks will improve. Mike Brown's going to improve the defense. The Knicks going to improve. Jalen Brunson, all these, they're going to improve under Mike Brown's, under his coaching leadership, because you know why? He's going to expand the playbook. He's going to be able to teach them exactly what he saw in Golden State, what he saw when he was with the Spurs. No pun intended, but, I ain't going to diss Pop. You know what I'm saying? I diss the Spurs. I don't like the players, but Pop is a good coach. So at the end of the day, what are we talking about Mike Brown not improving? That's all he had done is improved. right?
Done?
Is he the same coach that he was at
done?
with Cleveland?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me say this, man. So to improve, you gotta look at areas of your weakness. That's called art of war, man.
No.
Hold on. I didn't interrupt.
Hold on.
Let him get-
I just
Gotta
want
let
to
him
respond
get
to
out,
you.
Ty.
I just want to respond so you can go ahead and make your proper point because those two are different. Those two things are different right there, what you just said. So if you're going to merge it together, go ahead so I can respond correctly. Go ahead, bro.
So when you improve, right, you have to address your weaknesses. Okay? That's
Can I ask you a question on that? And you can
hold on,
respond to it. All right,
time out,
okay.
man.
I just wanted to know what the weaknesses was, but okay, go ahead.
Time out. So I'm gonna tell you what the areas of weaknesses is in terms of we're very guard heavy. Right?
Oh my
Listen, as much as you don't like it, it's a fact. We're very guard heavy, and you have to solidify other areas in which you can fortify the areas in which you may be lacking in. So one area where the Knicks also need to improve is the minutes, in terms of not just just the heavy minutes, right? You just came off a championship. These guys are in their prime, but you also want to dial back a little bit in terms of how much these guys are playing, so that when you do get to the later half of the season, these guys are in their stride. So this is why you need that reinforcement to make sure that there are no injuries, because if something happens hold on a second. If something does happen to somebody in the front court, let's say something happens to Towns or to Drummond, where you gonna plug in OG at the center spot?
Okay,
Hold on. This is what I'm saying about fortifying areas of weakness. This is something that you have to do. This is why they was trying to go after players like Cisse and players of that nature, because that was an area that you need to address. Go ahead.
Okay. I hear what you're talking. I just totally disagree with everything you just said, though. And the reason why is because you're talking about minutes and, people probably getting hurt. I rebuke that. We're guard heavy.
It's a fact.
What? Okay. So you're the person, and look what he did, y'all. He did this to himself. He's the person who puts that much emphasis on Mitchell Robinson. There it is.
Who said anything about me?
I'm gonna tell you why you just said. I'm gonna just tell you why you put yourself in the trick. Let me tell you why. You want me to tell you? Do you want me to explain to you why, bro? I'm gonna explain to you why. Because you just sat here and said we are guard heavy. You just sat here and said, and if we're guard heavy, I could have sworn we brought back all the guards and players that we brought back that we won the championship outside of Mitchell Robinson. So because we lost Mitchell, hold on, Blue, you did this to yourself. So now, because we lost Mitchell Robinson, it's doomsday for us? It's doomsday for us. Matter of fact, that comes out December 20-something. It's doomsday. It's doomsday for us. Hold on, Blue. Let me finish, Blue. Let me finish, Blue.
Hold up.
Let me finish, Blue. You sat here, you made your point that was not valid. You talked about the minutes. We're talking about these players getting better under Mike Brown, under Mike Brown's tutelage, under his coaching prowess and all, the things that he's going to put together. But you just said to me, into the whole chat.
Oh, yeah, all right, pause for a second. Pause right there. Hold on, pause for a second. Yo, Karl Anthony Towns has now played in three consecutive conference finals and finals now. Right?
Hold on. No, I can't.
Let me protect these guys.
Gotta let him get it out one at a time.
So what? you don't make sense. Do you want a champion or you don't make sense? Do you want a champion or not? When the Golden State Warriors went to how many championships straight? We loved it. Did they get tired? You getting mad because Karl Anthony Towns is that good that he's playing in different conference finals championships? What are you talking about, Blue? You sound crazy right now. You sound crazy. You sat here.
Okay, let him get it out.
You talking about minutes. You talking about people getting hurt. You're not talking about. You sat here and said something that was diabolical. You talked about the minutes. You said that we're guard heavy. And the last time I checked, these same guards that we have right now, that we all kind of want to get rid of to get a big man, you sound like somebody who's really the true Mitchett, because you're basically saying because we lost Mitchell, we ain't gonna win it because we're guard heavy.
No, that's what you're saying.
No, that's what you just said, though.
I didn't. You said that. I didn't say nothing like that, dude. Like you said, Mitchell Robinson. I didn't say nothing about Mitch.
KP. All right. So let me ask KP a question.
Go ahead.
KP, did he not say we're guard heavy, and did he not say that we got to get rid of some guards because we're too guard heavy? We got to get a big man.
I didn't say we have to. I said we are guard heavy, and we have to address areas where we need improvement. What don't you like? What do you mean?
So where do we need improvement at, Blue? Where's the weakness?
I just told you. What if Towns gets, like, let's say Towns goes out.
No, I rebuke that. Don't speak that. Don't speak that. Don't speak that.
Hold on. Let's just say hypothetically.
Come on, don't speak that, bro.
Hypothetically. Let's say hypothetically something happened to Drummond. What are you going to do?
No. We know that already.
No,
we know that.
If you know that, why are you not addressing it?
No. What do you mean? So you want us to just go get anybody?
That's not you.
So when you hungry, you just gonna eat anything.
God, yo. What are you
when you hungry, you just
about?
gonna go eat anything that's edible.
Dude, what are you talking about? Yo, fam.
I'm talking facts. You not, Blue. You sitting up here.
So hold on. If I can cut in, guys.
We're guard heavy.
I feel like we're getting close.
Hold on. Let
getting
KP
close
talk.
to. Oh man, hold on. They said, hold on. So Tugbo sent the call back for Trigger Ty and the Mitchett. Oh man. All right, so I'll let y'all rock for a little bit longer. Go ahead. Continue.
No. It's not even about rocking a little bit longer, KP. It's about we gotta talk about the facts. The facts is it's too many hypotheticals. It's
not a hypothetical. Dude played in 3 consecutive conference championships. Dude, he's a big man. You have to fortify this guy's position, dude. What are you
Hold on. Blue, it's not about not fortifying his position. First of all,
if you don't fortify his position,
I'm gonna go there now.
What are you gonna do now?
Let me get my point out, Blue.
Hold on, dude.
One at a time.
Before you answer, before we get off the phone.
Oh man, yo.
If you don't fortify the power forward / center position to protect OG, time out, man. Time out. Hold on, man. What are you gonna do?
Look, Blue, you're talking about hypotheticals, Blue.
It's not a hypothetical, dude. We don't have
one at a time. One at a time.
You know why you don't let me speak again, and everybody knows it because you don't want to be proven wrong. You asking a question, you answering it for yourself.
No, you're not answering it. You're not saying
You're not even letting me, Blue. You scared again. You scared because at the end of the day, think about it. You talking about Karl Anthony Towns. If you're gonna give proper formalities about Karl Anthony Towns being in the conference finals for so many times and worried about him getting hurt, let's be honest. If you would have said something like Karl Anthony Towns needs to stay on the floor, but Karl Anthony Towns, no, see, y'all, I can't do this with this dude, man. He don't let nobody speak. He's scared when he get cooked.
Yeah, we gotta do one at a time.
Here, I'm making points, and you're not letting the points go through because you're talking about what ifs. What if Karl Anthony Towns get hurt? What if Andre Drummond get hurt? First of all, if you're a real Knicks fan, we're not gonna speak that on our team. 2, if you're talking about Karl Anthony Towns, you're getting mad that he's making it to these finals or the Western Conference Finals. That means he's that good of a player. Thirdly, if we're talking about the weaknesses, we don't know what our weaknesses is yet because we just want to chip. See that? We just want to chip. For a team that has so many damn weaknesses you're talking about, and that we went on a historic run, tell me where the hell the weakness is because we lost Mitchell Robinson, right? That's the only thing that happened to us out this year. I ain't talking about Huck Porty. I ain't talking about, what's his name, that went over to Toronto. I'm talking about, if you're talking about a weakness, for the New York Knicks, you're talking about because we lost Mitchell Robinson. You know what's
because
going on,
other
Blue.
teams have improved, yo.
Let Blue get it out. Let
Damn,
Blue
you're
get it out.
not even letting Leon Rose cook. The summer's not even over. You have not even enjoyed the championship. You're making formalities about things that never even happened. You're sitting here talking about hypotheticals. Oh, what if this person get hurt? What if that? We guard heavy. The same guards we won a championship with and broke the historic records are the same guards we brought back, bro. Only person we lost was Mitchell Robinson, who actually gave us who got into the game during the playoffs last year. What are we talking about, Blue? You scary as hell in the woods.
Nah, you
Blue,
can't be a prisoner of the moment, man. You're a prisoner of the
Blue,
moment,
you're my
man.
brother, but you scary, bro. You
So let Blue respond. Let Blue respond.
Reasons.
Let Blue respond.
Sorry,
Let me see
Ty,
what
but
Blue run.
Yo, look,
But did you
man,
get what he's saying though about the Mitch point though, Blue? Like you get what he's trying to say because
What?
it kind of makes sense of the Mitch point that he's making.
What's that?
Because Mitch is the only player that we lost,
Mm-hmm.
right?
And now we got glaring weaknesses. That's you
right.
saying.
Like, do you get that
So-
part? That what he's trying to say? Go ahead.
So what I'm saying for everyone to understand is that when you have DeMar, when you have Mo Diawara backing up, when you have Mo Diawara backing up OG Anunoby, and you have Drummond backing up Towns, you need to fortify that area in your roster.
Huh?
Is there something wrong with saying that?
No, Blue. This is what I think. So what you're saying is when you. I'm not. No, Blue. We're not going to argue on this one. Arguing is a debate. Debate is considered arguing. You've been to college. You know what it is. What I'm saying to you is this: when you're talking about Anunoby is a Swiss Army knife, bro. He can guard 1 through 5. See, I don't think you're looking at height. You're not looking at the heart. And I don't know how you're not looking at the heart when you're looking at Jalen Brunson, who's all heart. He's 6'1", 6'2". And we're talking about what I'm kind of confused. You can't play the game without heart. No pun intended. So when you're talking about, we need the guys, Mo Diawara is 6'10", but we're using him as a small forward guard, hoping that he can start playing power forward. But you're talking about, who's going to play behind OG? Or who's going to play behind? What are we talking about? Mitchell Robinson's now our savior, Blue? Because this is all everybody hears you saying that. Because that's the only person we lost off of a historic championship run. Now, if you're talking about we don't look good against Philly, guess what? That's an argument. On paper, they got three MVPs. They got, they got some players. But then when you got to look at the players, you want to talk about Karl-Anthony Towns? Karl-Anthony Towns, I want a player who's familiar with constantly going to the championship. That's why LeBron James is LeBron James. Why? Because he went to multiple champions. He's the most losing and winningest champion. He's the most winningest champion. I forgot how to call it. I said it right before.
So let me ask a quick question. Let me ask a quick question to everybody in the chat, and then we can go.
All right.
If Leon Rose didn't see that this was an area that needed to be addressed, why did he go after Cecil then?
Because it's a roster spot that needs to be filled, and he's going to fill it correctly.
What is it that needs to be filled? That means you have to address it. That means that is an area.
I'm about to answer you. I'm about to answer you.
Man,
I'm about to answer you. No. I'm going to answer you right now, Blue. I got you. Blue. There's Karan. There's multiple fans who wanted DeRozan for that final spot. And then there's fans who want a center. Figgy, me, a lot of us we feel like we want a big man. Karan's like, no, give us the best available player, DeRozan, LeBron, whoever. So why is that the case, right? Why was he talking about trying to see DeMar DeRozan come up? I don't know if he was, but I'm assuming he was, right? Why? Because I don't think it's about the size.
In that regard, is particularly when you're talking DeMar DeRozan compared to what we're trying to address, that is purely talent based. That is purely. That's what you're addressing. You're addressing strictly his talent or what we've seen over the number of years of service that he's provided. What we've seen, so his talent would over or supersede whatever type of area of address that we needed. You could have worked around that, in other words.
But that's my point I'm making, bro. You sitting here talking about we got weaknesses. I don't see a weakness. I think that Jalen Brunson
And you would be delusional if you don't see that.
No. See, you know why? And here's the thing. I think you're delusional because you're disrespectful. You're very disrespectful.
So here we go with the I'm
No.
rubber.
Let me just tell you why. Don't think it's a derogatory term. Let me just speak to you real quick. The reason why I'm saying you're disrespectful because you're disrespecting Jalen Brunson. You're disrespecting a leader who makes everyone around him better. You're disrespecting him, telling him, no, Brunson, I don't care if you just won one in historic fashion. Go get another shiny car, Brunson, because you can't do it again, Brunson. Brunson, you're too little, Brunson. You're not going to be in the first round, Brunson. Brunson, you know what? You're not going to start for the Dallas Mavericks, Brunson. Nobody's going to pay you over $50 million, Brunson, for 4 years, Brunson. Brunson, you don't got it, Brunson. You're not athletic enough, Brunson. What are we talking about, man? You done pissed me off. That's all you're talking about, Blue, is what Brunson.
Say anything about Jalen.
So hold on. So Ty,
because you're saying that we need this piece, this. Yo, do you not realize he won with Landry Sherman? Landry Sherman.
all right, yo, Ty. All right, we gotta take a breather. All right, let Blue get the final words out. And we go.
Blue. We won with Mitchell. Mitchell Robinson thinks that he's a starting center because of Jalen Brunson. He wanted us to go over the luxury.
I like the laugh.
Yo,
Be good.
I'm done.
Look,
Blue,
all right, let Blue get his final words, and we out. We close out.
Yeah, we closing out, Blue. Blue, you won. You my brother. Love you, Blue. I look plenty more of these, man. Nope. No.
Let's go, Blue.
Yo, all I'm saying, look, like I said, I'm not just talking to Ty here. I'm talking to everyone who may be listening or thereafter. The point that I try to make to everybody is that we can't just be in the here and now. And Ty is in the here and now.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not, Blue.
Yeah, you are.
Let him get it out.
Yeah, you are.
Ty, let him get it out.
Sorry. Go ahead.
So when I'm talking about areas of that needed to be addressed or weaknesses, however you want to articulate it, the point is that, you can't just be in the here and now. We have to continue to improve on areas wherever you can. This is how life works. You always trying to improve. No matter if you're at your best, you always trying to get better. That's it.
Okay. I can go now?
All right, we done. We at the end, man. What else you want to say, Ty? What else you want to say?
That was my rant was my last. I didn't know that. I didn't hear you. I went off. No,
yeah, because I was just saying we get into the agree to disagree territory. But go ahead.
No, not even about that. I just want to say this real quick, KP, before I get off. To me, getting better is honing in on your craft. To me, getting better is not to add somebody to what you got going on. It's for you to what? Self-improve, right? And if you add something, they got to come along and be on board with the same thing that you got going on. And I think that what Blue is missing is the fact that the Knicks
can be right at the same time.
That's fair enough.
Let him get it out.
I think that you're using the wrong terminology because when you're talking about the Knicks need to improve, the Knicks will improve with the roster they got, whether we get a 7-foot white boy, a 7-foot black boy, African, a 6'5", 6'6" player, whoever, the Knicks are going to improve. You know why? Because Mike Brown had one shot with these Knicks. Tom Thibodeau had 4 or 5 years. Give Mike Brown that many years. But
come on, man, this is New York, man. Get real, man. We ain't giving nobody that kind of time, man. Stop playing, man.
Huh?
We ain't even giving nobody no 4 or 5 years to do whatever, man. You better get it right on the first go round.
You sound crazy. You already
look. On that note, great merge call, man. We go.
All right.
Big time salute to both of y'all, man. I appreciate the sparring session, man. This is good. Good conversation.
All right. Later.
All right.
Peace, y'all. Peace.
Yeah, because they was gonna go on some more. I appreciate my man Tugboat, man. Salute to my man Tugboat. He extended the call because usually I try to cut the merge calls at like 12 minutes, and he wanted to extend it, so I let it rock. But I felt like both guys were making good points, and I like what Ty said about Mitchell Robinson, but I also like how Blue responded about Cisse. And I see it from both sides, man. I'm trying to balance the scales. You feel me? But salute to y'all. Salute to the chat. If De'Aaron Fox was healthy, they would have beat the Knicks. It was a wish we all be rich. Hey, yo, I'm with that. First off, Jalen Brunson had a broke ankle. His ankle was messed up and his wrist. So I don't care about no goddamn excuses. All right. There's nobody more broke up than Jalen Brunson. They gotta stop. But yeah, I mean, they got all these excuses, man. You know, Spurs fans they're just pitiful. They are so butthurt, bro. And the sad part is we not even gonna see them again. That's the sad part. When we in the finals against the Lakers, they gonna be like, damn. The objective fan was right. Let me see my man Super J. He said, thank you, Ty. Keep spitting the truth. So he was feeling Ty. And then my man Tugboat called Blue a Mitchette. You know, it's funny that you say that. I thought Blue was a Mitchette. I could have sworn he was, but he said he wasn't. But what I give Blue credit for, though, is that he definitely, whatever Mitchell Robinson train he was on, once he was gone, that was it. He wasn't even thinking about Mitch no more. You feel me? But some of you guys had issues with what do you call it? Mitch going, right? And it was like an intervention had to be had. Some of you guys are still to this day holding on to Mitchell Robinson, man. And also salute to my man Gino BK. I appreciate you, Gino, for just making it emerge. He said, salute to you. Best content on the net, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. You put the work in, man. I'm here every single day, sometimes twice a day. We got clips, we got surveys. We about to get the interviews cracking. So much going on. The season's on the horizon. We got the 82 nights. We got the merge. You know what I mean? I had a good conversation with the people over at the manufacturing place. So hopefully I could rectify that. But I got another line that's coming too. So yeah, we putting in the work around here, man. I appreciate y'all, man. You feel me? Hold on. Let me see if my brother Dave is still there. How was to come back? Oh Lord. Let me see if Dave is still there. Continue smashing that like button, man. I was trying to get the 100 likes, man. I was trying to give away a membership, man. But I don't know. It seems like I don't care about the membership. Dave, what's going on, my brother?
My man Karan.
I had to get you in the building, man.
Fireworks tonight. Fireworks.
Hey, the merge call. I had said, forget the topics. We just getting straight to the call.
I mean, straight gunfire, man. Straight gunfire.
What's good, though, Dave?
Hey, I just want everybody to understand one thing with this. Mm-hmm. When we invest into somebody, all right? So, because how many years Kolek been there? 3 years now? Along with
this
Colm
is third year. Yep.
Colm Dye's third year, right?
Yep.
Diawara, they've already decided, gave him a 4-year deal on his second year, right?
That's right. Ooh, okay.
Right? They already gave him a 4-year deal, right? Okay, so, yeah, they already gave him a 4-year deal, Diawara. All right?
Good point.
So now, what we're talking about here is if you're going to bring somebody from the outside to so-called fix our weaknesses, even though we're a championship team and we were sweeping everybody, understand you've invested in these people and you're not going to just bring somebody in to not give them an opportunity to get another contract. Okay? But Colm Dye is going to get his chance. And what everybody's really missing, because they're scared of the unknown, the Knicks have top 5 best point guard tandem in the league. Okay? So,
I like that.
When you have the 3 best point guards as a tandem, as a group, when you have this group, okay, you're not worried about maturing a player at 3 minutes a half because you have point guards to get them off, okay?
Good point.
So now that you have this ecosystem of young players, 20, 21, you're not going to bring in a 36-year-old who has an agenda, all right? You're going to have these 3 point guards get these kids off, and either they're going to be a stay, or they're going to mock, or they're going to accentuate them for a trade.
And all this happens at the deadline. Nothing happens this summer. You have to see these kids. Otherwise, you can embarrass yourself when you develop somebody for 3 years and he goes and kicks you behind by going somewhere else for free. All right? We're not in that same business. There's the Four Horsemen. There's Walt Perrin. There's Wild West. There's Leon. Okay? There's, wait a minute, I'm missing somebody. Brock
I like
Aller.
that you said Walt Perrin. Nobody says that name.
Yeah, nobody says that name. Brock Aller. These are the Four Horsemen, okay? And the Four Horsemen have a clock for these kids, and they've already put them up. And they're going to see them. And if they see them, your coach, which Tom Thibodeau wouldn't have done, is going to play 11 players for the first 50 games. And we're going to see everybody with these 3 point guards setting them off. And then we're going to find out if we got weaknesses. And then we find out if we got to pull the trigger. But until then, let the ecosystem give us a guy like Reese when we put him in our camp and we get him for free. Because somebody gave that boy away for free. Okay? We don't give away for free. We take freedom. We take people for free.
I like
All
that.
right?
Hey, yo, Dave, great call, my brother. Yo,
All right, my man.
fire.
Fire.
Thanks for
Keep
bringing the
firing,
balance.
fellas. Everybody keep letting our team know how we feel. Peace.
No doubt. Big time salute. Hold on, Ty. Give me a second. I got my man Randall as well. See what my man Randall has to say. Continue smashing that like button, man. Yo, we get to 100 likes, man. I'm giving away a membership. We should have been at 100 likes. What's good, Randall? Uh-oh. Randall, I lost him. Call back, Randall, man. Hold on, Ty. Sit tight. Give me a second. Oh, no. This is Randall. All right. I got you after this, Ty. What's good, Randall?
Hey, what's up?
Man, nothing much, man. Tonight, some fireworks, man. I said the hell with the topics. Let's have a conversation. What's going on? Where you want to go?
On the earlier show, you was talking about Josh Hart.
Oh, yeah, the money. Yep. What about it?
Well, like I've said before, what Josh Hart gets is going to be dictated by what contract Cat gets.
Okay.
Because I feel that's going to be their first priority is to give Cat his extension. Now, how much he's getting, we don't know.
We don't know.
But
you do realize that this is Hart's last contract potentially, right? So, what do you think? Does that make it like he has to get the bag, or because I think that has to factor it, and he's down with the mafia, CAA mafia. How do they navigate that?
the only way Josh Hart said he wanted what, 73 million?
No, we don't know what he wanted. He mocked the reporter for talking about the amount of money he wants. But no, we don't know. That's somebody speculating that. That's James L. Well, James L. Evers actually said 3 years, 60. Yeah. So yeah, the 73 was just a round number because Books got the 73. It's just a number that people are playing with. That's all.
Okay, let's say it is 73 million. So what that comes, let me see, 73 million, let's say what, 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
That will probably come to about what? About close to 18.5 million a year. An average.
4 years, 73?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, okay, I don't think Cat is going to take anything under about an average of 60 million a year. I believe if Cat gets extension, it's going to be over 60 million.
Mm-hmm.
So what type of money Josh is going to get, we don't know.
That's the mystery.
But like I was saying before, though, it definitely might be some trades on this team.
10
You just
seconds.
never
Starting
know.
with Kolick and Dottier. Possibly
You
even
just never
Deuce.
know. You just never know.
Possibly
Hey, yo,
even Deuce. But
Randu, man, I appreciate you, my brother. Big time salute, family.
salute, man.
No doubt. Hold on. Salute to my man, Trey. My man Trey for Queens, Cashapp crew. He said Ty is bugging out. Oh man, so some people are feeling Ty, some people are feeling Blue, man. I see it from both sides. I thought they both made good arguments. When he hit him with the Mitchell Robinson, that was a bar. I ain't gonna lie. All right, let me get my man Ty back up. Cause he said he was triggered. Hold on. What's the key for triggered? Okay, I got it. Boom. Let me get Ty back up in here. Ty slick. He's saving the triggered after the merge. I'm gonna get my final word, goddammit. What's good, Ty?
Yo, man. Listen, I just heard you say something about Trey. Trey, you already know what it is. I ain't bugging. The fact of the matter is, you know, and I was calling up just to wait a minute. Did Randall say that Cat won $6 million a year?
No. The assumption, no, he's saying if Cat wanted 60, then where does that leave Hart?
No, I thought he said Cat's gonna want no less than 60. Oh,
I thought it was
my bad.
hypothetical, but I thought it was hypothetical. But
Oh, my
Cat
bad.
has the right to
because
160 though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Say it again.
He has the right to want that. Will he take that? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I was loud. I was like, Randall, man. If Randall's right, man, we in trouble for real. That's a
Well,
fact.
no, some of your favorite Knicks got to go. You know, that's it.
Right. If Randall was right, man, we are in trouble for sure. Nah, I just wanted to, you know, like, just expound on what I was saying. Like, I'm not, you know, I think that we're lost in the fact that, you know, we're doing a lot of what ifs and we're doing a lot of panicky thoughts when it comes to the Knicks because we're watching other teams. And I can bet you if no other team have gotten better on paper, because we don't know how they're going to look when all the nucleus get together. But I can assure you we still will be panicking because we're not used to winning, right? And we don't know what winning formula is. So when people come on here and they're talking about, oh, we got weaknesses, and I'm like, we got weaknesses after we just disrespected the whole NBA? I'm not saying we're not, you know, I don't think getting better, and like that caller just called before Randall, he hit it on the head. He's saying what I'm saying. Like, Dave, he said exactly what I was saying. Like, we're acting like Leon Rose made a bad decision on getting Kolick or Mo Diawara or Pacome Dottier. He can't force them because Pacome, let's be honest, Pacome was killing at one point in I think in the summer league at one point. But at the end of the day, he's not, you know, I think he's trade bait. You know, we gave him, I think he's on his third year, whatever the case may be. But then when you're talking about Kolick, same thing, Kolick gave us valuable minutes during that little in-season chip run. And then when you're talking about Deuce and you're talking about Mo Diawara, these guys got some good promise. So I'm in agreement with Dave on that because it's like we got to trust Leon. If you're going to trust Leon, you can't always expect Leon to go out there and make another Brunson splash. Even when he brought up about, you know, the point guard, we got the top 5 point guard. I think Brunson is the best point guard. I think Brunson is the best player in the league right now. And I said it and I'll stand on it.
That's a fact. No. I'm with you. I take the fade.
Yeah, that's a fact because at the end of the day, what are we talking about, right? Jalen Brunson has made everyone, but even when Julius Randle was on the team with Jalen Brunson, Julius looked better, right? So we got to know, and that's why we was able to trade Julius because Brunson made him look good. We used him as trade bait because we knew he couldn't handle the New York media, and now he's back in Brooklyn. So I don't know, he's just chasing the money. I don't know what he's doing. But no, I'm just saying, I'm keeping it funky with you, man. And then you're sitting here, so we got Karl-Anthony Towns over here. We're talking about how Karl-Anthony Towns, you know, he's been playing too much. I can't believe that. He's in his prime. Why wouldn't you want somebody who's constantly getting to a championship type of game, right? And I think Karl-Anthony Towns, he's done that. But overall, when we're talking about Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks, we don't have weaknesses yet. We don't know what our weaknesses is right now, right? We don't know what they are. Yeah. We're trying to say we might have weaknesses, right? But Jalen Brunson is literally, to me, the best player in the league because he's the only one that no NBA team, no player was able to figure out and are able to figure out. His footwork, you don't know when he's going to shoot. He puts you off balance. He's a perfectionist off balance. You don't know what to do with the kid. And then he's making people around him better because you got to double team Jalen Brunson. You have to. That's and that leads. And so when people talk about, oh, we need this, we need that, then state a name who we need. Because all it sounds like is people are missing Mitchell Robinson, and they scared for Mitchell Robinson not being able to contest Wemby's mid-range jumper. That
was a fire point, by the way. That when you hit him with the bench, I said, "Damn, yo, you sounded more like me every day." No. Because I would have hit him with the bench too.
Man, because what Blue is saying is, I understand what Blue's saying. Like, okay, we need to get somebody, but who is the somebody? First, we want DeRozan. Then we wanted Duran. Then we wanted Diabate, or like these guys are different size, different skill sets. So what are we panicking about? It sounds like to me we're panicking about filling that position, right? But filling it with what? Because what you're gonna say, KP? This is to you. We get DeMar DeRozan. We don't got another big man. It's just Drummond and Cat. What say you? Do we still contend?
I'm saying we contending. I think we're gonna get like a third stringer. It might be a Plumlee, but
no. Listen. I'm asking you, KP, in front of the chat. Mm-hmm. If we had got a DeMar DeRozan, do we still go to the championship and win?
Oh, you said DeMar. I thought you meant like if we didn't get another center. Okay, yeah, DeMar. That's what you said. Yeah, of course. No matter what, we contend. Like I said, we got the mansion we got the biggest mansion out there. I just wanted the Corvette. See how I said want, not need.
Right. So that's the point I'm trying to make to Blue. It's like we're trying to cause problems when there's no problems. I understand adding, you want the fully equipped kit for the car. That's fine. I get that. You know what I'm saying? I get that.
You're good without it.
Right. Don't act like it ain't a Maybach. Don't act like it ain't, you know what I'm saying? A McLaren. Don't act like it's not that. But if you're going to add the fully equipped kit with it, I get it. But who's going to help? Who's going to make it a fully equipped kit for us? LeBron James would have because of he's decorated, right?
By the way, really quickly, Trey said he wants to do a callback with you. 16 more, and we do a merge call with Trey and Ty. 16 more, Trey, and I'll get you up here, Trey. I do appreciate you, man. He said he wants to merge with you.
Bring Trey know what it is. Bring Trey. You know how to do it like I do it. I pay it and I get on here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, people gotta understand. Yeah, they hit the donation button, man. That's why.
Because you know what it is. You know what it is. Mm-hmm. You know, he probably want to help Blue out. He probably want, it's okay. I'm here for all this. I'll take on all comers, man. Because you know what I mean. I'm gonna leave with this. The truth don't need no defending. See that? The truth don't need no defending. So I don't have to defend what's the truth. And the truth is the Knicks are a championship team. The truth is we won with the same roster we have currently right now outside of Mitchell Robinson. So if we got all these glaring weaknesses right now and we're not getting better, it's because Mitchell left. And that's what they're saying.
Hold up, Ty. You can't go nowhere. Hold up. We got the funds. Hold up. Sit right there. But wait, there's more. Hold up. You get my man.
He said, but wait, there's more.
There's more, y'all. Hold up. You know what I mean? Because I know you're willing to have a conversation, right? So we're going to get this brother back up here, man. Hold on. Let me get my man Trey. I got him. Hold on, Ty. Sit tight. My man Trey said, done. This is the first time we got two merge calls in one night. What's good, Trey? I'm about to merge you right now.
Corona done, you hear me?
I got you. Yep.
Oh.
All right, Trey, we in the building, man. Ty here.
Yo, Ty, you there, gang?
You know I'm here, family. What's good?
All right, this is what it is. I'm the ref, all right? What Blue, what Blue is saying is like, yo, if we could get better, why the hell wouldn't we? You know what I'm saying? Even the Warriors, after they won with KD, they had the nerve to try to get more shooting with Nick Young and some other guys, right?
Right.
And I agree with that because, you know, like next year, Philly and everybody who don't get better, they're going to play us better because they hate us. So if we could cheat and get a DeRozan, why the hell not? Now, what Ty is saying, now in the event that we can't get them, let's stop acting like we're not champs, and let's not like get ready to just defend our title. Whoever we got, as long as we got JB, Hart, OG, Cat, and Bridges, bring it. Damn it, bring it. If we can't get nobody, let's stop crying. Let's just stop.
But Trey, also on this, right? And I respect you. You know, you're my brother. But look, man, what I'm saying is, I remember if y'all go back. Remember, I wanted the Greek salad. Me and KP was talking about LeBron. I know what it is, but what I'm not going to do is discredit us off of the what ifs. Because LeBron went over to Philly, because this team, Giannis, went to Miami. I still have to be honest with myself and look at how the Knicks dismantled this. So it's room there. With that same team, it's room though, Blue. Because Trey. Because here's why. In the event, we talked about, well, you know what? KP used to always say, and OG is, you know, he's getting it from Brunson and he's getting it from Cat, and he was right. But now this year, OG had plays drawn up for him because why? He's more prolific now. Now you have
he's more confident. He believes in himself more. The whole starting five.
So what I'm asking you, Trey, is this, and Blue. Can OG become an all-star?
You know, if Cat don't take it from him, he's gonna pause. If Cat don't take the All-Star vote from him, OG will get it.
No, I'm asking you this, right? Okay, so to me, this is what I'm gonna say. I think OG becomes an All-Star next year, along with Brunson and along with Karl-Anthony Towns. And if that's the case,
we don't need nobody else, and we need to stop complaining.
Let's go, Trey. Because here's why. What did we watch in them playoffs with Anunoby? Let's be honest. Contested threes.
I saw him go to a next level. I did.
And I get it. Like, okay, DeRozan on our bench would be fire. But you know what? Instead of DeRozan on my bench, if you asking me, Ty, I want a formidable big man. Because I don't know if Dope or Wemby going to be there next year, or Kessler with the Lakers. So I want to make sure Carl got some backup. Because when you're talking about small forwards and guards, we good there. Give me a stretch big. Give me a big man that can come in behind Drummond and Karl-Anthony Towns, or sometimes swapping with Drummond to come right behind Karl-Anthony Towns. That's what I want if you're going to ask me. But Trey, I'm not saying we can't get another player. I'm saying
for sure.
I wanted
to add something that both of y'all kind of forgot, that my dog L Vicky, she always be reminding us, man. She reminds us at least once a month, like, yo, Leon Rose, he doesn't make moves when we want him to, like right now. He looks at the landscape, he waits, and then catch somebody for the cheap. He always make a move later, like right before the All-Star break.
No,
so we not done.
Yeah, no, I said that.
You said that too? All right, my bad. I don't want to just get – okay. All right,
no. You're right, Trey. But look, Trey, but Leon is not going – so my whole premise is, whether Leon do it this summer or before the trade deadline, by the trade deadline, he's going to get us something.
Right.
He's going to get us something, bro.
And I agree with you. I'd rather a reliable big man. Andre Drummond, you know, veteran – still strong and all of that, but
you don't trust him.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And then I don't know about Diawara. I don't know. However, like you said though, if we don't get nobody, if Leon don't pull the trigger, we got to stop fiending for pieces like we went to the finals and lost, and we need something. We don't need nothing but what we got. We just need Jalen Brunson on one leg. That's all I need is one ankle working.
One leg and one arm, fam.
One arm and one leg.
One leg and one arm, fam. This man was a half man.
But niggas got to remember, too, even though Mitch, you know, he definitely put in work, he definitely played a part. But if y'all remember in the finals, they kept sitting Cat down, and Cat don't even think I don't remember him having 20. So imagine next year with Cat on it. Pause.
Thank you.
So you know, so I am part of the crew. Cause me and Karan and Dawn, every other week I'll be checking. Yo, did we get that little guy Copernickel or whatever that you
yeah, Cole
you know what I'm saying? Right, Cole
Burner, Tyler Nickel, yeah, Tyler Nickel, yeah.
Something, yeah. Karan, he always on point. Like, yo, we could get this person. So I be fiending too, bro. But that don't mean I don't believe.
Yeah. It's a difference between want and need.
Right.
Like, we want these guys, but we don't need them. Like, it's not like we not gonna win. It's just I want the Corvette
That's
too.
what I'm
You
saying.
feel me?
To you and Trey and Blue, right? I'm not saying we shouldn't get another player. I'm just saying that we brought back the team without Mitchell Robinson, and we still have an open spot. So I'm not going to sit here and say we got weaknesses or we desperately have to. I'm just saying that we brought back the championship team who broke every NBA record during that.
So let's run, and you like, so let's run it. Let's just run it. Whatever.
No, I don't want to just run it.
I'm with you.
Wrong. I want to double down on it. I want to get somebody, but
I want to try to cheat. If I could, I don't care that we the champs. If I could cheat and get DeRozan for $900,000, I want to do that.
Right.
That's all I was trying to say.
You understand? I want to cheat, bro. I want to cheat. Now, if we're not able to cheat, Ty's like, yo, all right, everybody wipe your pardon my language, wipe your face. And put your war gear on, and let's run it. We the champs, and I ain't gonna lie, we put a little fear in the league too. Don't think that Knicks in 5, it was Knicks in 4, Knicks in 5. Like, yo,
Knicks in 4 for a while. I almost quit that
Knicks in 4, and
we missed about one game, fam.
And we almost won the finals in 4. So I'm still confident that with this team and their new confidence, that we're gonna be kicking ass. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully Leon Rose, man, hopefully he do what he usually do, catch somebody lacking, and let's cheat.
But Trey, I'm gonna say this to you, family. Leon Rose for sure can get somebody over here. But you know who this is about? It's about Mike Brown. If Mike Brown do what I think he's going to do, this league is in trouble. You gave that man, he inherited a team that went to the Eastern Conference Finals, and he only inherited a team that went there. He inherited a record-breaking championship team that ran through the door. You're giving him another year at this, and then you're going to sit here and say to the league, yo, they got Jalen Brunson. Trey, Jalen Brunson is the best player in the league.
He's the best player in the league, and I'm not arguing with no one else ever again about it until proven different. When niggas start talking that he maybe not, I walk away from the convo.
Damn.
What else my nigga got to do? He got to average 60. Like, yo, I don't even entertain that, bro. So when niggas start talking
it's
that,
nonsense.
Just walk away. Like that's like, get out of here. But yo, I want to end it. I appreciate you too, gang. I want to end it on this because I don't know, Karan getting fidgety. He look like he about to kick me off, so I know that look. But yo, you know what I'm saying?
If it ain't arguing, Karan want to get you off if you're arguing.
Yeah,
it's just time limit on the merge. I'm just,
I know, KP, I know.
Yeah, but yo, to your point, Mike Brown, I'm proud of you, young man. You know what I'm saying? And I got confidence that he's gonna come by next year, and he gonna coach even better. Now he knows the team even more. Now the Alvarado, he know when to insert him in the game. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So with him, I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. I'm just ready to play. As a matter of fact, I'm not ready to play. I hope the league has what they had before when they stopped the league for a minute, lockout, and just sit with the Knicks being champs for 9 more months before we start.
Ooh,
I don't give a damn.
Mad. You know how mad they would be?
Next year.
They would be
I'm
mad,
not in no
bro.
rush.
I'm going to say this before we get out of here.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. You know me and you got the same type of energy, so
Yeah,
but you know what though? I'm gonna say this, man, to Knicks Nation. Like, y'all enjoy this championship, man. Stop worrying about what you don't got no control over. Like, we're sitting up here trying to put different formalities on why the Knicks might not win, and you know, this is what I wanted to say. We're talking about how last year was easy. Last year was not easy to win that chip. Y'all tripping.
No, we made it look easy. We made it look easy. That's what it was.
Because we are that good. And I firmly believe because we're that good, we're misjudging and miscritiquing our team. We're looking at them as a regular team. We're not looking at them as a championship team. When you're talking about the Golden State Warriors, the asterisk that I love Steph Curry. He was my 7th pick, and they got him at 7, and we ended up getting the 8th pick. But at the end of the day, Steph Curry was my guy, right? But I'm gonna tell you why Jalen Brunson is above Steph Curry. Outside of Steph changing the game, I can't.
Okay.
No, I can't.
Okay.
I can't give.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
No, but I can't give him. I can't give Brunson.
Right.
Brunson didn't change it. Well, Brunson kind of changing the game right now. But anyway, we literally have to pick up people 94 feet because of Steph Curry, and now you got
That's facts.
Sorry behind Trey. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this: the asterisk with Steph Curry, Kevin Durant came over there. You see that? Jalen Brunson is not allowing that. So don't bring Steph Curry and the Warriors to me. Don't bring LeBron to me. Don't bring Boston to me. Don't bring none of these dudes to me, fam. You know
I'm not gonna argue against the Knicks, damn it. Hey, whatever he said, wrong. Whatever he said.
Bro. We got a second-round pick, Trey. We got a second-round pick.
Ty, could I enhance your argument? If they say, Ty, if they say, if the KD would have went to play with Brunson, just say this: he would have been the first option. He wouldn't be the second option. See, that's the even more bar on that.
Okay.
On top of the bar, you feel me?
Okay.
He still would be the first option. Yeah.
Right, as of right now, if KD was to come to the Knicks, that's a fact. JB is the number 1 option. I don't give a damn.
Of course.
You would have to get
100%.
Michael Jordan, and I might have to think about it the way JB's been playing.
Hey, Trey, before you go, Trey.
Hold on. I want to ask you a question, Tom, because I almost forgot. In your opinion, right, when the New York Knicks went against the Spurs in the championship, do you feel that the refs kind of called it pretty even down the line, even Steven?
That's a very good question.
Was it just even? Like that was just a fair series?
The reason why I'm gonna say yes, this is why, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good question because in the beginning it didn't look that way, right? But when you dissect and Karan had me look at it like that, because I was like, nah, the refs is. I was doing the conspiracy thing, but when I really kept looking back at the game and the chip, the refs started calling it even because one thing they didn't want to do is really damage the league by it blatantly looking like they just calling for the Spurs. And so when you look at but it's a fact. But this is what I want to say to you: the reason why they had to start calling it even the last couple of games, outside of the Trump game, I call it the Trump game. Mm-hmm. After that, they had to start calling it even because you know why?
Oh, they had to start then, so it wasn't.
No, it wasn't even at first. No.
Okay.
But because it wasn't even throughout the whole playoffs. But because the Knicks were beating 6-man rosters on the court. No, how many refs on the floor? 2, 3?
3.
Okay.
So the Knicks was beating 8. They were beating 8 players at every game on the floor because we was going against the Zebras as well as the other team, and we was still doing that in dramatic fashion. So they like, damn, we you know what? It's gonna look really bad if we try to give this to the Spurs and they still beat it. So let's concede the last 2 games.
So check it. Just going mathematically, right? Because you said after the Trump game they started calling it even, so it wasn't being called for about 3, 4 for about 2 games, however many games.
2 months.
Then they called it even. So that would mean it wasn't called 50-50.
No, it wasn't called 50-50.
So what we're gonna do, Trey? I love it. This great segue. On Sunday, we're gonna have this conversation. We're gonna go play by play.
Yep.
We're gonna go play by play. We're gonna look at the refs. We're gonna have a conversation.
What
but
time?
tonight,
What
we're not
time
doing
again?
that.
I forgot. What time?
Usually we go around like at 3-4.
What is this, Conspiracy Sunday?
Yeah, it's gonna be a conspiracy members only Sunday.
Yeah, me and Karan, we had it out pause a few days ago.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Ty, it was me versus the whole chat.
Y'all set me up on that question.
Yeah, I set you up. I set you up, nigga. Yo, Karan, I'll see you Sunday, Karan.
Yo, who gave you
we
those
gonna
bricks,
continue.
Exactly. Exactly. I had to do some Brooklyn
He
shit.
set you up for the ATM.
That nigga hit me. Yo, remember paying the fool? He said, yo, man, I just need to get my brother back, man. Yo, who gave you the
Right.
bricks, eh?
Joe,
The DEA.
straight lineup.
But look, man, hey, I appreciate
Yo,
you
come on,
guys.
finish it. Yeah, finish the channel, gang. Appreciate you.
We're going to talk Sunday. We're going to talk
For sure.
Sunday, for sure.
All right, salute y'all, man. Salute, man.
Yeah. Yo, I forgot to shout out the gang, man. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
shout the gang out. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Shout out to OKF Nation, man. You know the vibes. Big Ty, Tugboat, my nigga Ty Allen.
Absolutely, salute.
L Vicky,
Vicky.
Big Cleo,
Cleo.
and the best producer in the world, Miss Maxine, the super producer.
Lopez.
Big time salute. Thank you,
Shout out
man.
to everybody, man.
Everybody, fam.
Knicks
Absolutely,
Nation,
man.
I'm gone.
Stand up, y'all.
No doubt.
Flatbush. That's what it is. Salute, y'all.
Big time salute. By the way, that was a great segue by my man Trey. Yeah, on Sunday, we going to have that discussion. I like the name too, Conspiracy Sundays. That's fire. I like that. Hold on. Let me get my vampire laugh on that one. Hold on. Is that it? No, my vampire laugh. There you go. But look, man, I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Blue and Orange Brunch. We gonna shut it down. Cause I got mad stuff I gotta do. And look, we got NBA Saturdays tomorrow. Members only Sunday, and then on Monday I got the podcast. I might also have a one-on-one. Where's Mellow Mike at? I gotta hear my man Mellow Mike. He told me he want to play one-on-one with me to a 7-game series. He ain't gonna last 4 games. 7. Forget 7. He ain't gonna last 4 games. You know, one-on-one is brutal. But be on the lookout for that, y'all. I do appreciate y'all. Till next time, as always, man. Let's go. Yeah.